say on the 29th of December and a DK events presented a legacy night with a brand here Amachi Dede. On the Amachi Dede, yana pesam homo mache kakra. Me master any question for J. Moyawe. Omude bibia.
I was under me away.
Me a fan of
Me away.
We a fan of number.
On the me no.
And number na ope.
Me. I watch the day. Me I watch the area.
Also on your fan of.
On the
Baba
boss.
Baba mama brew.
Enyum no.
Ti obi a ye ne fan.
On the
Me ba twa. Mabuza no ho kwese.
to ahead.
Also on your fan of.
Boss enyum no to ahead. But me nim details of.
Okay.
Just
Otie nyum baba tie nyum batiana.
Edi kamemo amachi de ho asem kakra.
Yeah. Me we are singing na ya machi de lumba o.
Okay.
Na Shatawale.
Why are there? Amachi de osua anyum to ana ne masa tete no anza na abeto nyum no. Yeah. Was say obi ne training.
Yes.
As a canino, adwuma yi nyina obi a on masa o.
Ai. Ana won kra o kroma o.
Baba o se nko ho.
Won kra o. The body wa ha pa asem so.
Baba ka ye manu manu pasu mu.
Won kra o kroma o.
E was anyum bia betua to awo masa. Na amachi de ambo foje na etete no.
Yes.
Mpanyimfo benya other details share me but kakra minim no no.
Me papa kakra
na entidu baabi no uti ambofo je nyum bibira amachi de na eto uze kan no so yokobo concert na de o baabi a enkola no bedi kan be poa ansa na boss aba na amachi de na eto nyum bibiri no na ono ana edika meme examples kakra tumu a ose asembisi Ghana ha nim sane a wo mu a in the early 80s a cool ni ade 79 Ghana musicians ni nyina and am na curfew wa anti curfew no ebo sesa na obi ada obi beto curfew da mahu curfew Ghana do for several occasions in Ghana curfew no ba no nsia ebo 6 also obi akoda baby awo bia also ali so fie
in a more says is what
na say bisi boko
6 to 6 ha bisi we the Ghana nyina ho ha entinam say entina omadwuma omasua no omuntime mo because anwumre na no mbo concert ene ade entima Ghana musicians nyina dodo na akọ Nigeria ena omomtriye mo fa Nigeria ko pie Europe
Okay.
So what I say okay and it's a you to say na omobo classic vibes na omo cultural center ha so na man no nti amachi de copy Nigeria no kote Apollo Hikings no
Apollo Hikings band
ho na nkechi ne sa nenyum no otototo no
to be
a man na wow ni na nti eno na Apollo Hikings nti ansa na chiri oba back so what I say na watonyum papa say Ghana ha open musicians omonyum doso a uyi na nampedu ne ayimu frima modern era dem say bi oni lumba na ebe wonyum omonyum papa
yes
na sa amachi de dey we gina na so ache say musician bi nyinam for close over 40 years and din enkoda ya machi lumba mo ba eche lumba ba 80 Lumba ba PM the first time 88 as 87 Lumba so ejinem kakra Samre no na Acheampong Bayern near from Lumba Brothers Leaka Kontum Lumba Brothers ba mati de we jinam besin ne yes odejira na so a
penny as a match story me have told you no emra Force FM
producers mama mkwani enyi baba mfiri
emra
komo de
baba bedi bo fie bi etiro
join Acheampong for Jiban no 1973 and was some na till 1980 and
one say the city
some 7 years
no ene Obi did you be a
1 year 2 years or so come them me jai
obo ze panyini kura no na is a website to say I got to be and go aba omuni dwa ho who delete
why says
for 7 years and you be anomo onam na so me ka say am bi osuma na no dimirika
oh yes 7 years
minim wa mi moto
Acheampong for Eji
sa nyu ti amachi de wo tie niye enyum no bebri ampofo Eji enyum bebri amachi de na na eto so sa no osum odu ba bi oye popular ho na mamamfo na na amachi ni na opposite de bi me boss ni ampofo Eji ene we are also maybe presenter we can say me sports presenter na me so baba ni me di nkomo na aka obi hu asem tie me am fancy me ni wasa na be kan kire me o se me ti akwa we di pa so me no hia mu bi adwuma kan mu se ono kra se on tell ni mu he na me say hey sir if you man friend class o mra me njembi o se Martin din sa you so nyina na eti na afi me da me no hia adwuma kakra me hu se hwe on said an omukro mu ni mu hwe bia na me say
Jeffrey na catch him say
Sunday men komo
oh boss
o say komo e be ja so nyina ka
o see am na say masa you are looking good but I'll tell your boss he's doing well
what's them komo no baba say what's the strong komo say ana yeah ko edidike event legacy night do the match the day kwabra beba agozo Japan ma beba ofo ya mponsa bon so ma me hwan ba ko ma hwan na bo pejejeje o we hwan kwamfuri ana so ni no pa menena dadan ba kumda wow yes na ye work on good massen meme wo lower 6 no for you form 4 oh no ramboza oba o ti so ye ne o ka so wanyini yes ofori nya akwala asa na onulu mabọ onyume gra say 20 years
ono so asomache
ono no ebia okosaya eye because no opekon awuram
yeah
because you hu ni nyina first go so wa ofori osu abuso wa pie usia na so mze no fa agogo na eba mze kono ngo ni agogo die me yanwum bi wa akra nti ono saasema me kan in the early 90s 1991 ni nyina no na nwum adwuma no oyewu
okay
so ati nti o target so beto nwum na che ya na e ka asem nyina mangrofo se unso bi ye bibia nye nne no o saase o ti mu amudi nansa ambeza mu sampanyimfo ho no mo to mo boati o okay yan ko sports ni na DK events baba
yani solo titi
o ka asem we a on ka asem bi mu na ti so be o
yani solo titi
o de mu nti
e bia o ya krabion o wasi mi a ka na me ka bia to
so e di asem be
bia o ya krabi na so solo ni baba kra say o mu nche na mu titi radio acho
baba unche sa
boss ache
unche sa
in the modern era here na yanko
unche sa o sha say ya be
boss in the era of here
o sha say ya be
boss ache
o be se kan ni ndie
Ghana and Uganda class at time.
O sha say ya be as ga on sem so be sa say nko ma ya fi no
I never say cast
o tie
baba ye radio
acho
be 15 years
I will do
ye be no sha say dem mo kan
baba started radio be 2000
ni musa ho question
2009 or 2010
2009
yes
acho
2009
baba be 15
2009 baba ye jo
around how baby
now we here boss South Africa World Cup na presenter
2010
2010
when there's that
no I da.
Oh, near 2010. Say 2009 2010. Near that time can chief of the radio station near commentary.
Oh sir. Till what the 15 years.
Oh, I show now say I didn't know.
Born again, I know person.
Said ye Namia ye. 15 years as an anno yao and a baba wako him say.
Boss was say. Boss wouldn't send me my trans studio via a presentation. A condition you are wrong and what come sing later.
When they say no,
yeah, bro.
Trendybeats.com.
A whole lot. Stone boy so bow. And ti unse ubia benyane de umu. Stone boy no so e won a fan base. Na kofinti. Ene ofori amponza so combination ehu. Na akoso Japan man so. Obo ono oto ni o sabe display o sabe kire asa. Na kwabna. Kwabna so a ladies man papa. Ono ane mai fatwi. Fatwi. Osi de na obi mfanji. Zanyu mumu yentie ni obi kwa se ansem na oka no. Ye yi ani afri so. Wan mfangu twi. So lo se obi mfanji.
Se etwie bia etwie.
Se obi mfa de ni ntwi de. Ewo hin.
Etwie bia etwie. E no na ya na science terms ni bam no like post ni hwan on like post ni ade.
Me just osi wan na mfa bibi ntwi de no. Ana sam wan na mfanji. No mbese me tintwi na se.
So too.
So what okay, o de enyawe. Ni nyina kwafe enko headlines na mrebe na ebedi nkomo mo. On say Christmas na ba o.
Yeah.
On say odanya na ehun say.
You say na 21st.
Odanya na 21st on.
Mom say na be su go ni mo.
Baba na.
And then baby akwa fire so over juma dey.
Ade be brave go.
Declare will be a statement signing for Manchester United. According to Teddy Sheringham. But they don't need Sporting CP star Victor Gyökeres. Chemu Declan Rice ben.
I'll say Declan Rice of Arsenal.
Obey
statement signing for Manchester United.
Statement signing as anything.
Player bia on no signing the bar. Obey that from cool team num like o sign the bar supporter be teacher.
Teddy Sheringham is he fine?
Yes, but Nassim no church was say.
Onya problem bia na say.
O say onim say Arsenal for and Tom.
Time ben na no work asa no. Arsenal na Manchester so Roma ba beji eyi. Ye first Holland ni say. Van Persie dey be in Arsenal no. E dey reason you know say Declan Rice dey Arsenal go for Manchester United and munche mu Solomon na munim ball no. Say play Arsenal to 100 million. Don't meet you more.
Say
Bia no yem fatu ho. Sa na me ma dwen.
Players
no oyem fatu ho.
Amorim nyomo a.
Players on be ma instant
Manchester United.
Be Declan Rice. Because no call Arsenal no instant hit.
A very difficult say Arsenal be turn.
Moment to strong. Teddy Sheringham na mu no kra.
There we no dey oboga kra.
Ye ntenenka. Yeah. Yeah, that was it.
Offer na guna kan sem cha mi.
Oluwa bi. You men come on ya na.
The coffee no from say ku never adwan.
The business am onye yi na. Mikel Arteta has refused to withdraw on Arsenal's link with a move to Manchester United forward. Marcus Rashford omo busa no catch him say David. Obi player
Martinelli more.
David Wangasa. Also obi player do go kan no asema eden. Oye Manchester United player ntimamu ngobusa no. In any case, nya asem ne enka. And then number 9 has here number 9.
Yeah.
Not a winger.
Yes.
And Rashford proves that he's more of a winger than a number 9. Oh, nti on best one force we twa chance na ni no. And also I said okay, so Ansot admires the ambition shown by Trent and Alexander in wanting to be remembered as the world's best right back and is eager for him to achieve his alongside success for the team. The best is yet to come, according to Ateta 5 years in right.
5 years, yes, 5 years.
Why are they now on you, who, Baba?
Was on Yadi.
On your deal.
The next expecting you.
Was on say Nancy in the press conference we are in Centroni in the car so I get trophy back in 5 years or say they be a me and son.
If you are an Arsenal fan, Obon say he's done wonderfully well. In fact, he's one of the best Arsenal coaches. Okay. My support to Arsenal check a crap. Our club became a middle table club. We're struggling to even place C's. After top 4 became a mirage, Arsenal could not even play in the top 4. Yet there's only evaluating and Becca. Ubusam say whether he can win the league this year. I'll tell you no, it's difficult. But so I need careful how they no because on idea. Now when you pick a club, since Arteta's Arsenal, he has improved every year. Every year in terms of say
I feed you improve here.
But say we are the season is still running. How can you
but they are doing it they can. But
you doing
per match sabo so far na be odano. Or compare last year or improve here.
How can you look at season cause say will be improve here? Last 3 weeks, Obi are know the 6th and we about that 4th. So you cannot talk about fee. That fee is ongoing. He joined the team. He and by Arsenal the 8th. And Arsenal said the 8th or GFA Cup. Then he brought the team to 5th. And we was second. Second, because he improved in terms of points. Now we can't fear league, you know. And ne able you grab position bit masasa. And ne intermediate men can't fee. Just that as an Arsenal fan, I doubt whether he can win the league this year. But so far, baby, I be drew and able league and your Man City will be intimate to you. At least in the last 2 years. Yet the fees are why I did.
I was Arsenal for your managers.
But it be Arsenal more than because why I did. But don't say Ayana de be a fat team now. Your first standards I set here to open.
Why not set here?
Arsene Wenger.
All fan, Arsene Wenger the koi, Arsenal the team no koi. You can tell ne, and Ruby Amorim do 100 years come ago on your deal. Nobody can win the league 13 times.
Yes,
but so are you saying that? And if Ruben Amorim wins the league this year and then next year, no Saji become ordinary because we did 13.
And yet the number of times are ABA Arsenal. So say me can say Arsene Wenger time I know G League no a title contender until no your standard or set my Arsenal.
You look at where you picked it.
And untina
can ye day mouse chino. Na can condition to say. And ne can condition to say. That is a very fair way of judging people. So I go okay, buy no. That time party who come say na their best car. So no matter what you do.
But I compare Man United at who. Baby I Ferguson jar team no. Or G League. And David Moyes be fine. But post Ferguson, ye David Moyes few honoma. Ye can say coaches are being na omonya there because that is not the standard of Man United. But they are near so to say they okay ya. Bebre na so be fi say baby David Moyes the team ni be drew ya. Coaches say didn't any be fine.
Oh yes, I na analysis now you. So say open say they be added the best. And a blaster you from home the Cup of Nations and do 63 and 65 no could be in two. I'm saying that what the idea semen sir baby I see na could drew no any can say why are they see I as say Arteta in 5 years. Okay, so if you ask you say 5 years ago today now it's not saying if you really want to understand it well the Bayern say this thing is not repeated. It's supposed to be repeated. I don't know. Maybe answer. So I'm saying, 5 years ago, I go and check the league table at the end of the season. Never the following year. Over following year now, Sahibium. hwebiem neba ye koye nim no you can talk about whether he has done it, the why enough for him to continue. But in few no media yen ya yidi asna echi ne de e bia mo amo abonten mu hunu foforo.
Okay.
But yen yidi asna echi de hunu se aya de. Yeah, why are they pa? Hey, Tima no di 8. And now then ya ne kra unim say one yard dey say come so was say omo ka third o. It's what that third o the baba is so one yard no that third. First near the 8, you believe we di 8. Edu baby near champions you boy Europa twice be 5 years. We're not even playing the Champions League. This guy brings us to the Champions League. I'm as say kakra you 8 na yeah kwa ni mu no kra sa ko bi.
Boss okay do asem no okay no.
Edu
Gaspar, he said it or say project Arsenal project no nanka ono no ne pen say nke bia nka last season the City win league in last 2023-2024 now say nka Arsenal project ne league no. So project 90 league ne dia e describing said
we are looking at Arteta in 5 years.
So we 5 years project.
Osi na oza as a project league me boy.
Aye.
And a project the second. And that means that he has not done well. So look, baba analogy ni I want to understand. Send also project the league no one league so he has not done well. Is that what we are saying?
Looking at what he has been given and time.
This year he has been disappointing. Now we are not happy with him. But so also fun in few more fast than Sam Rena Arsenal Babe Boboa. Your matches were near here. Arsenal supporters be Becca no care. Only City Boboa, Udim Zwan of a show. Liverpool best show the ope. In few me and sending you no come and son. Side teams about who couldn't ask Arsenal that. Hey, I thought that they were the edge.
And maybe I'll be here from two angles so. They said they all can the air can.
The Momo can say.
The air can they say 5 years ago. Until Jim crew am Arsenal. Until ye bit me at time when no as a failure. But the general team play there from all point of view no so wait me I say why are there. Tina because he bit him so fan from two angles. To say Eric Ten Hag by Man United no. Yeah awful. But wa Jim crew until no be because say onso no ano ka say.
Enjoy idea.
Obi beka se wagin crew wa ya de obetimi de na compare other coaches
eya na nye de obi beka o
na make ka se
eya na eya de wa wo kan
on say we na your opinion on say your opinion so
David
e ba ni say ya e ba ni na it depend on na make ka se e gina angle a wo person of
time at ha ge ka se wagin crew ano ona no enzi kwa ni yi na di
because na team ne ball no enye
nye the team no hwehwe ni nkuru ano obeje
e no ye Man United
the team no hwehwe no the Man United stand the team no hwehwe is what we call Japan for continuous improvement.
Yeah.
What magical about cap baba na baby a team na da ejina no enko na nim tina me ka say ne if you look at Arsenal so mo ba park so ba ball
yeah
na we mfie numu so mo ba na o mo didi anima players score mo ba first rumbo say ayimo fence nkrofobi no mu didididim Arsenal na ebe yi utim say wabam kura bu but no mu pie na say Odegaard in terms of the squad players that he has brought in players that he has improved the club is now confident me na me tell so I can say Arsenal Real Madrid nko ball kura na
unsu
ebia o mbesha Arsenal ebia ba mi nso bakane no
se ne ya se
kane no Bayern Munich to which Arsenal was 8-7 so that time ya ebe you nation 6-5-3 today no team in this world na any Arsenal be tie gina be makase to that extent
yes.
He has improved the team
then
you come to the more friend on say obi agin crew
yes and until na make say ne ya
se oba first year he won the FA Cup
se ne ya say Mikel Arteta jai Arsenal na say ye list Arsenal coaches o maba within the years na ka say coaches on ba Arsenal mo ball more than pa na I'm fanning count
David
and I'm more obsessed with that. Also, it's another debate. So, Kawaji League and now I did Champions League. he would have been the best. Can't compare Obia. But I'm saying that. So we coach and ne born na ye bono. Yen jeju because Oba Kotokoji FA Cup into Ayadi. No. Yen jeju where you have taken the club to. Only analysis. No.
Because Oda so ye say Oda so ye Juma. But say no only
out.
Yes.
And let's say when you Ateta.
Ye money. Mr. Otuo the Ateta ole ba Man United o bi o.
Ole ye dey.
Boss typical example
Ole cup finals for improving Man United team no.
Ole go na so say.
Yes, o improve team no.
He didn't take Manchester United to where the club is supposed to be. Me ubusa me na Ateta has taken us to where it belongs. I can't just win in a league. So how the opening crew.
And no need to assess no.
Boss.
We are looking at him in the last 5 years. So.
Yeah.
He's still the coach. But I'm saying where he has brought the club to. And now Arsenal supporters our stadium no more wait team now. You see smart and confidence in their faces.
But your boss season we are no mass bag we can say adeni into menji.
Last year, nobody said that. A few way, I say a discussion way, and then because of position as nada.
Yeah.
A few way now people expected him to improve, and he hasn't.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that this year kind of you new league, but it doesn't look too good.
Yeah.
But so when in few number we are not Nigeria. I able league D 82 asumi no. 8 number 8. Obaye every team no be di fifth. Hey, we any improvement.
Boss unim.
Everybody is second.
Adeye can be
SID is second. Is that
boss?
Okay.
Jose Mourinho. Do baby na Real Madrid Champions League kwarane Bayern. Na team no na Ajija. But sure the be Madrid team no. Do baby na Barcelona say 4. Almost say 5. But which means Oye Bibi. Ene oni obiem. Boss ene oni obiem. Ancelotti ba na nsen ya. Zidane be Champions League twice no yensa. Ancelotti ba ya Champions Leagues mienu. Adisi trophies La Liga. Ene ye bo coaches o magic trophies. Ye bo coaches. Boss tie ye bo coaches.
You are talking about Madrid that year.
Oh, boss ye bo coaches. Don't say mo na jun be nyina am fon kai o. Am fon go
yes, because
am fon go Ancelotti
you are talking about it.
Because magic trophies and
fan I don't know why Usolo you are even admitting this example because one you are talking about a club. Obi Tibije Champions League kwani yinedi. You are talking about a club. If you win the league, you've won nothing. So you don't do this comparison.
Well, Jose and Bibia.
You see, this is Real Madrid. They have seen coaches. They have seen trophies. They have their standard. You take Acheampong out. Acheampong in all these years won 3 Premier League. So I say, won 3 Premier League. In terms of coaches and big boys, as any big boys be breeze and you compare you take Acheampong out you take Acheampong out no trophies Arsenal how many trophies Arsenal dey obi antibi Arsenal has won Premier FA Cup 18 times or is it 14 at the same time and he's one of them. He's won 1 FA Cup league there Wenger na since Premier League but 3 the rest were won by other coaches but I'm saying that team no conform. This is next season, next 2 seasons. If Amorim consistently this second, who analyzing his stay, they will tell you that he has done well. Even though he's not won the league. But baby, and the Manchester they able league we are all my own. Same fear me no achi. That's what be cement your second position. Ultimately, I'm called champions in Munich twice. What do you think on your because Ferguson won the league 13 times.
But Amorim Jaya Jumano now second now obedi and one fan GBBA ye money din.
Oh, but one Jaya Juma. And you Debo, I think the question so I confused so kaka.
Oh, there be a I'm saying from 2
years in retrospective. Acheampong events at has done well. And only question, just what you be born in the money due. As some of the question in your account. Question was why are they? And I'm so I had them also on your idea. the intia me so I dey say baby of fair team no any baby odi abeduri die ayade so jani ebebo ni din see money din there that is not the question.
Okay.
That's what I said. Ni musa din bo musa wa bo modern and I'm speaking as an Arsenal fan first of all and also I'm analyzing something. Let him not talk 8. Then if you chronomoba, I cover Europa Cup final. Na Arsenal team Ejijana on that night. Chelsea fed team no na Arsenal. Any baby an Arsenal we are. You cannot tell me the coach hasn't done well. No. Meaning to that time na ayi him na boy 4 and 5. I can't know Atlanta now born number 3 is it. Greece in Kolasina, we Arsenal defense. Now Arsenal midfield players are no you know, it's not anymore bonenne. You Calafiori.
I was not
payment a second number Arsenal 5.
And you're on your because one G trophy there. Trophy.
Oh yeah, you can analyze the state.
On the trophy.
Let me analyze no. Abra but you won't go say you my deal. Ewo claps or money are the new are the one trophy.
Say
so that decision about all the trophy and why are they now in check and check crowd and na everything hang na mu kazaka my trophy as almost was sound. It is not trophy. Say a man say and a Bournemouth you bomb near saying obia on coach on you on your way come grad on your way dada. But utimi ni free baby the number 2 baby. When you pick him from a tour, not about middle table, you have done well. Anyway, yan to aso ye de wa ade ama ye de. Ne de wa ade. Enne wa mi nzu bia.
Be me tie de me say deep inside you know. Unya yanka teta kra ni coach man. That's my observation. Oh how exactly na me come that say ye benya nanka coach na wan timinya pa
nanka coach na wan
when the mean to decide man say
I said ne ye buza say Pep Guardiola ya ade a o say Ebo league no that 12 so
Pep Guardiola
and now buy waje trophy inter where he picked the club. Sam Manchester City no net saying say the adwuma jaw say ya e bia your manager of baby ana infiltrate no FM no say na bia wakofa adunu FM e bia adunu FM ntimi ntu obia o ba o pick adunu FM bia that time the revenue at the end of the month was 22,000 na ntimi the adunu FM kona utimi nya 6,000 now we ntimi nka say you've done well, you have improved it. What modern edi kwa animu I do know they say be okay one the best ever area go so me was go so but bia okay what your air condition best studio
is unro hu
bi obi he baba is attend you've done well yes abeka say obey there we give any award one the best station or go so
no credit say
all right the uncle anim na Ateta has done so well wa men munyama be team no was here munyama and in so bia
and slot by one trophy yes and slot one trophy
I don't know so obsession about trophy no you have to move on no it is not to which trophy which trophy
England
event trophy me say Ateta in his first year won the FA Cup Bayern, but that time our team wasn't good as today. And the more the trophy na you be you did out.
Na time enye crowd the FA Cup. Time enye no.
It means that the focus and move here. That look, it is not FA Cup na sniper. Arsenal should be there with the big boys. You have to be there with the big boys. Also City Tijina. Only Liverpool Tijina. Even if you are 10 men, you should be able to fight. And yes, I'm the trophy no be that Musa no obi abeji trophy back. Where Manchester United coaches omo you omo di bebre omo koyi. They want trophies o. So them say FA Cup. One cup. Omo GGB. So ne you are pompamo. You know why? Because they realize that even though you won the trophy, team no me do standard be. And team obi bet ma ka trophy as me dey. Me ntimi fa Carabao Cup na adam. Say you want Carabao and that your team is good. Then any. So Enzo Maresca on your way, but you see signs. Hasn't he improved the team? And you season way Enzo Maresca will this second or third. Mpa. See a judge 1 year of Enzo Maresca. He's done well and got one trophy. And the Obia on it anyway. Anyway, I respect your opinion. Any idea? So Chelsea has quit Enzo Maresca. City have been aired to sign Joshua Kimmich by Pep Guardiola, although the Bayern Munich Pep. This is the name.
Also here, solutions. And Rodri be out almost the rest of the season. So, Onya Joshua Kimmich, utility player, obey a lot at the team. So I think say Onya January a very good signing because Bayern so try home every season. Obey as free agent. Somebody to be
and Joshua Kimmich there.
Boss Obia obey DM na man CC. I don't know obey.
Kimmich DM.
Premier League Kimmich DM.
Oyusuno
Satan and the energy level no was through.
So Diego Simeone insists Madrid's title will not depend on the crucial Barcelona clash.
Atletico.
And then yes, Barca coach Hansi Flick says Atletico Madrid are the best team in Spain at the moment. Paolo Scaroni says that he's optimistic about building a new San Siro with Inter Milan. German Super Cup will be renamed in honor of the greatest German footballer of times, Franz Beckenbauer. Tyson Fury, I'm being serious now. I'm hurting this mother.
Was it he will hurt his mother? Obe bora man mama to okra. No mama will be hurt.
Leonard we say he expects you seek to win.
Yeah, that is Lionel Lewis.
I can't know what.
But boss said no meeting because
of. Why?
Tyson Fury camp no. He can say the previous bout no. Or the name about ring no ma. Almost suspect no. Even left will be ana who seek the cake no. Omo njin di say a lip cake. Nti sa nneema ni nyina.
O de kwa no na akojo nsem.
Sa nneema ni nyina no. Omo mpese. Yes. Omo mpese.
Ana omo fa bi nyom so.
Nti no meeting no. Omo ja tum say sa nneema ni nyina no omo nya den. Omo empire.
Me de wo kwa akon na ye sa azo beri o.
Fury camp no so chem say blow bet no. Judges no hwe ni ye. Because omo say the previous bout no. Blue belt baby bam.
Blue belt.
Oh, Bonnie yam ni
anda. Below belt. Okay.
Bonnie yam ni anda.
So what are ya on we no hu a. E ho no be kwa kobo.
No so encounter nti judges ni hwe ni ye. Judges ni hwe ni ye.
Okay.
Nti Tyson Fury camp no. Omoni abre.
Ha senra. Good one for
that. Na boss part 100 boni anko.
Some man come in problem with boxing tees. Me so man Samra na me.
Balis. Me who ni say I said Tyson Fury about to stroke a cry. He's talking
okay. No, I said it. Let me repeat it. Say, boxing. Ye boo be also me uzi abuni ye. Uzi ye boo or top form. Ye carry out to own team ma. That is fine. But so ye no free wa. E ya se ro counting go for out no. Obu akonya akwa baba be to aso aye adwuma no. So, but we know, I say Aquano or Russia and Ukraine.
Ukraine, Usegana. Ukraine.
I say, a man of food. But I give sick as one when he's in good condition on your battle. It will depend on his condition. So, when or you're in good condition, say, on say, do baby or bass and talk about as in what you do.
1 minute this fight.
And I'm just always saying, I think it's yeah, him. Boxing there. And no funny I grow a book on your scar.
He's talking.
Give sicken. That would him castle.
He's talking.
Also, on me, Jesus Christ. These are 2 boxes, sir. Bacono, as you are, Christo, we say, we saw Boo, we are say, Just Jesus guys or someone go boni pasa but sa no munyina aka ndi enhwe me support you bia de
Okay.
the oba ni bia
I feel you na be me de.
the oba ni bia enko feel no ko support it me wen I know so can ba baby wa ho ne ebo a me mfa ho yeah okay so struggling dreams FC anyway Kotokoni dreams neighbor e wo hin
Tuba
hey 0.7 Karim Zito size 17th match here then
Match.
it's difficult for Kotoko
It's difficult. They are missing
because of baby dreams dana.
and I won't say na okay Kotoni the Legon cities
Yeah.
and they need some renaissance so
Boss coach Ogum na obo against struggling teams sir.
or struggle
Or bread. So I obo team I feel say.
but also has win not me ginger
A ginger kotoko.
and has the Kotoko beating has here no
Yeah.
also team more move him
Boss they are
Oh,
missing
yes.
they are missing the only left back of war. Our team. They are missing their top striker. Say boss, what
coach is here
Kotoko?
makeshift ni ade
Boss,
bebre
what Kotoko game?
wait number 6 bi abegina o no
Boss afi.
number 6 bi obo na bonkum bia no obetima about left back
Na boss kotoko
any
team
number
no.
6
Abonkuma
left
seven.
leg
I bet Amwa need team no more.
I don't want to way
The all
Black
galaxies.
Galaxies.
striker no
Ai oni mu a the obesha na ya na heading, especially entry susu ni ho. Emmanuel
I mean
entry.
just say it's an excuse for anybody not to
Akada uda saka nkwa wa ni mu.
nations ne why Legon cities
Ambesha.
Pago see the
Back was your.
Ah. It's so free oh.
Sa.
Yes, Legon City is so free.
Bechim and then Samatex Samatex omunu coach number
There be
but it's by weekend no maybe
omunya announce it.
Say is it?
Christopher Enin
Yes.
Ono aneba.
yeah
Hey, the fella
Now
according to
obet
Mr.
obet
Tony.
oh yeah on
obet marry di read there no.
what's that there
Ade na makofa fist pay na bana.
hey what international
We coach went.
I mean, I say no dey
so
wait
for
me.
Tanzania saying oh international coach
Ah,
I don't
see
say
the entire the palm former great Olympics coach no. That was very
oh
good.
Christopher
no so sa na man no. Na
Christopher
so
Enin will be their next coach may take it from me
Boss, he will be their coach.
Bibi asesa no
But the
amajo dia I
questions, the
don't know
questions will
I
be
mean so to na say
wait, man,
they say
review
modern
this animal.
football no your data analyst for omo read
And last
and
time
ma
he
dey
come
go
on
coach
just-
na how
Ngofo
no
na
dey
yema.
ada na
the coach shouldn't know everything yet here programming say me meaning for any so na be if you be analysis if you be production
Yes.
na be say head coach no na outside oh wait my you never back Christopher Enin unless if you asesa
Can he do the work?
the fella according to Mr. Tony.
Christopher Enin
Conk.
and
Because Nuru ya
was the intent
Nuru dia Amadu Modu chani.
intent bia na me checks this morning
Nuru
but
Modu.
Asat and Nura
Yeah.
nyinaa deɛ na yɛ ɔno ɔnso wɔ team bi ɛwɔ outside ɛsɛ ɔkɔ Tanzania asɛ baabi a so na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔne ɔmo wie biribi ɛno kura nti na ɔmo nya announcement but we expect them to announce that
Na say na oni ha kra.
no only he's outside coaching outside Ghana
Now yes, is he doing well there?
saa mɔrin ba yɛ ɛhyɛ no nkyɛ sɛ ɔnya adeɛ
I'm already know what team you are about. You want a coach that
na sɛ ɔkyerɛ biribi wɔ brekum
Summer to
ɔkyerɛ biribi wɔ brekum
Brekum where there? Oh yeah,
ah
oh yeah, then boss.
na brekum kyerɛ
You
sɛ
need
ɔde ɔmo
Brekum Chelsea. Obi di
midfielder.
Brekum Chelsea Aji League
you
Okroma.
see that is the problem
Obi di Brekum Chelsea Aji
see,
League.
that is remember back to the answer debut
You need Brekum Chelsea
Tie.
say Ghana League in 1 year.
yɛ kasa obi yɛ adeɛ
70 be the
baba
winner.
once again yɛ kasa obi yɛ adeɛ a ɛnyɛ sɛ sɛ otu the best na ɔbɛyɛ no time na brekum Chelsea G League no the circumstances the environment was different this was a brekum Chelsea a almost started they had the best players in Ghana Mr. Cheme had pushed money into the club they almost what a different era o and it's ɔbɛyɛ na brekum Chelsea wɔ 10 na ɔde ɔmo ba 4 fa wayɛ adeɛ
Boss,
Hey, say the music judge.
I'm fighting now. I'm fighting now. I'm 4 for.
I'm giving an example. Ghana is facing Nigeria. Didi Dramani, we tried as much as possible to put in place a culture that will have us respect one another, devoid of where you are coming from, and also to appreciate that you are the best quality in the country. So everybody knows sa Galaxy team no na ko campa no ma ba ko campa no ma ba da no there minimum trust did there
but so weekend the Black Galaxies you know ebe affected teams in the break me feel say nanka weekend your man league and nanka
ba mran nti sa
nanka
there are rules Ghana born ya de mran e bo ya do ko GF I will say ombebo nte clubs abo ntem mran say anya national team A so you should have I think minimum of 3 or 5.
Is it 6?
6.
Maybe 5. Maybe I don't know.
Is it medium or 6? So.
Yeah, minimum 5. If they have changed it, fine. And Sun yet we are postponing game. That's I say. And they say we could postpone based on which law? Obe canceling.
But say Black Galaxies is bobo ain't me postponing league games for that weekend.
Yeah.
And yet possible.
Very possible.
Why should you do that? I need to know that. Sometimes also unya mnyina so bi untimi nkase mo league ne adan was a Black Galaxies bobo. Na ke league ni league o sponsor papa bia. Na o sponsor se dey tire ma mo ba o say Black Galaxies bobo.
But say ehianti na push your matches in Aba no.
Say here that's what you that is as far as you can go. That's as far as you can go. But untimi nkase.
The CHAN qualifies and
is Otuo ye hwe ne sa no e dru ba bi no collapse ne ba clubs ne be prevent all players ni be from going sa na me hu no moving forward because when you take
na no ye ka mo say clubs ya na pure players so nko and that ko eboa clubs no I've heard that argument here
eboa clubs no marketing wise but in terms of baby I be a gina ye bobo
it's your cake and have it ye be
coach
obia coach ogum shoes ma you think onya happy or call dressing room no any selection
but your first time is
because one left back penaka and the guy Galaxies and per checks impo one try no na start it.
Who imagine if you
pro national team na say yes all start.
Okay.
You know what it does to the boy.
Favor Francis Akwa of Bechem United ahead of the guy. So Kotokonsu ni
bi reserve players.
Kotokonsu mpo ni obi o wa. Sa o natural.
Me so obi obo number 6 and 9 left be at me but 3.
La Kotoko says for no lefty o.
Lefty him. Kotoko midfielders in 6
lefty
and Baba ya.
Baba I don't much.
You see.
Blame so na say mfimfim.
Na say you know team man boy today. Come
maybe I say
Saka Dauda.
Oh.
Dabi.
Maybe I say Kote na ombe use no.
Maybe she name Atebani.
Ono say so
no Bobby.
Onya bi number 2.
He say Patrick Lord Amwa na
coach in be. Send to a professor.
If you are not back back.
Eti baba.
Ne tre back.
Because me feel say you do bronya. You bet me a break league for Xmas holidays and 21st. Na nke dey above Black Galaxies the NFL. Maybe I resume be 27 28.
Any bad.
Say festivities but so I intimi postpone league games.
No, my dwene any bad.
And they say most
I am much. I am the as a beautiful line. Yeah, you have an opinion, a good opinion. But league the postpone is say if you go to England for instance, that is what they believe in. Say, bro, nyanenko for Gio money. No, open and name you know many penny jepa. Are you going to the stadium to watch football matches? So why do you break when people now have money to spend? Afina, and you know, the environment they create around the stadium, no, conforming almost families. And Baba, Christmas at all London, for instance, Sebia or London, na Brunya Bre. My experience in once or twice, and yet they will.
Now have a flight.
26, almost a bar, 26 almost a bar in 2. A bass in Yajuma, a bay Yajuma say, this will be as in the fee. But so only a quina no family, Moko, a beer. I remember I watched Aston Villa.
Said the last.
How much Arsenal said 3. It was a good one. na we are
and then na Miki Antonio Kokudinko.
o se na na ya Western match
They also need Thomas Suchek.
kwaku adaruma kwaku oba
Fitness. Coach.
Baby do be kwa akọhwe Brighton, Liverpool na akọhwe Manchester way sir baba I hope you have that experience one day yeah na efe
But you can so connections
Naka boss
nyame ho
because I say obi through you can not pick game ahwe be
oh yeah yes baba isa oh yeah senko baba yenko
boss no credit some crowd you won crowd o crowd kroma o you be body da ko
baba ya ready be asa
enti anopay yamon special
mama challenge wa hey je
some say me unless or interview
ale da bunya no interview ze me ye me ntanche me tinenche na ayo no me fie alezwa o international
me no interview
bi o ya de wanwa
me no interview
ade ti bi alezwa ye bibi
agoni
un say one of the reasons kotokosha manage pa na say alezwa o Osi ade ma na ni ji wo wiase nyina se kotokwase
also can we must go kwata ade alezwa
masa unti me ye atakata
enti anopay yamon special good morning na zamu akwaba eya Oyerepa 100.7 FM Oyerepa TV emana sanso anopay sa yakonko funkroso na ensamwa edi adencheche ensamwa ebumfumpa enko funkroso no yade honsam atu anim ensam no doso ene anopay nemom die dise fata se wohwe na wotie ena yade emma wo kitikiti mam polibi ena ewoma aka nsuo yanom aka bu no pa anopay yetu ebuase atre no emra ya confirm emno no nyina ama wo show ne live our Facebook page no so Oyerepa radio Oyerepa live on Facebook Oyerepa radio Oyerepa live on Facebook say na commenti me ba na the boss player atono boase akinkan nyina ama said say ene said e fata be shase afi games outdoor over the weekend etodwa na 10 qualifies no first leg and matches no esase and matches whatnam ebetimi atoa so na abusia African Nations Championship qualification and yenya Guinea or say nine Emma Guinea Bissau ete ekanamo bako ena ayamementa fixtures betodwa ena yate atu screen so a wohwe bie no na ebenya Lesotho one Angola ena ete ebo so Equatorial Guinea ene Congo ete ebo ani Mozambique ene Zambia ena ebo Chad ene Congo DR afa Eswatini ene Madagascar ene bebo so wey games a ebetodwa ena Ochina aya 22nd matches no ebetimi atoa so na South Sudan and Rwanda ebebom Central African Republic and Cameroon ati ebani afe yebenya Ethiopia na amoni Sudan ati abosom nyankopon bo a Congo womom ebebo game na Togo ni Niger ebebo Cote d'Ivoire and Burkina Faso na Ghana and Nigeria ati abani Liberia and Senegal and Mauritania and Mali ebebo way Chan qualifies games outdoor ebetodwa and ya donsem atu anim enano pay and tentem so ya French League anum match day 17 of the French League an and na mementa enti games outdoor na ebetimi atoa so yam fan to anim se Toulouse ebetramfie na on Strasbourg matches outdoor ebetimi atodwa ya donsem atu anim enano pay na games no abusuam ukokoko piema na chese born again obetwa de no na ya to so ede afiho emra ya different league and fixtures nyina atu anim ene anopay na Sony live our Facebook page no so Oyerepa radio Oyerepa live on Facebook Oyerepa radio Oyerepa live on Facebook na fe wase na wa comment me ba na mete wonsem atonim Coupe de France against Otuo ewo ho enti front league an abeto so on the 11th day of January 2025, 11th day of January 2025, and a French League and match day 17. Oh, ebetime aretene aye don sem atu anim ene anopay enti be fi on afa yako Bundesliga num match day 15 of the German Bundesliga. Say and wonsem esi etie na Bayern Munich abusua wombat amutina fie enra na okono anu odene pa nenso amukutwai Jama Musiala, Conrad Lima, Joshua Kemik Afe, Leroy Sunny and Alfonso Davies as a 5 goals Emma Bayern Munich RB Leipzig Benjamin Sesko enya consolation bako Emma Womwom na ene match sway Emma Eltoja Stuttgart and St. Pauli ebebo ewo M8P Arena ewo Stuttgart Kromo Afe Entran Frankfurt no mienu abo pemwa amane Mainz 5 at the Ebani na fe 2:30 Hoffenheim Atlanthe ewo Prizoro Arena na oni Borussia Mönchengladbach at the Abosom Werder Bremen any Union Berlin at the Ebani ewo Stadion Bremen Kromo na Holstein Kiel and Augsburg at the Abosom na Bayer for Leverkusen ewo Bay Arena 5:30 amane Freiburg at the Abani Nyankopobwa Edatnam games mienu and I wo ewo Bundesliga bohum abatanfie na one Heidenheim at the Aboso na Wolfsburg atanfie na one Borussia Dortmund at the Abani way games outdoor ebetotwam ewo Bundesliga say and na table no etiam ewo Bundesliga enra and Bayern Munich ebo ne match day 15 before enra na our 33 points awene enra enti onyamiensa etime aka 36 points and ansa etime aka Bayer for Leverkusen our 29 points plus of 12 goals and transfer for Tosumiensa with 27 points plus of 14 goals RB Leipzig at Tosu and 27 points plus of 8 goals Freiburg Tosu Enum with 24 points plus of 1 goal Stuttgart Tosu Insia with 23 points plus of 5 goals way and table no top scorers Emrantia Amase more goals our Bundesliga num Hurricane Esiakai Emma Bayern Munich was 14 goals Oma Mamouche Eya Juma Emma Entran Frankfurt 13 goals and what me asem and what Oko plus so Jama Musiala Onyabako Kaho etinitali no ako 9 goals yaren semno ejaw enano play and 10 times yanko Serie A num na fe yansha Serie A no match day 17 Heras Verona Enra etrafie ewo U Power Stadium when timi ansebi AC Milan esoma ekabako Tijani Rendes and the only goal in the game and I remember match way to so Torino betrafie ewo Stadio Olimpico Grand di Torino na oni Bologna at the Abani Genoa and Napoli at the Eboso ewo Stadio Comni Ligi Ferraris na fe Leti atrafie na oni Lazio at the Abani way and games otnam say and matches na abeko AS Roma and Parma at the Eboso our Stadio Olimpico Roma Como na Venezia and Cagliari at the Abosom our Stadio Pierre Ligi Penzo our Venezia Como Atlanta Betrafie our Jewish Stadium Bergamo na on Empoli at the Abani Monza ebo Juventus na game nom Monza Como you post Stadium na match nom etoja ya donsem atu anime anano pay Nyankopobwa Monday Fiorentina abetrafie our Stadio Antonio Franchi na one Udine at the Aboso our Firenze Como na Inter Milan atrafie our Stadio Giuseppe Meazza our Milano on Como and at the Aboso say and now table no esi etie Serie A table no after match day 16 Atalanta LED with 37 points plus of 22 goals Napoli atoso mienum amo our 35 points plus of 13 goals. Inter Milan atoso miensam 34 points plus of 25 goals. Fiorentina atoso enai 31 points plus of 17 goals. Lazio atoso enum 31 points plus of 7 goals. Juventus atoso ensia with 28 points plus of 14 goals. Yada hun semno atu anim enano pay yanhwe top scorers in Serie A. In Serie A no Emrantia amatime ase Mogos Ritagi anom our Atalanta Jewish Stadium Bergamo 12 goals and was Marcos Thuram our Inter Milan 11 goals Moeskin our Fiorentina 9 goals Antimola Lukman Atalanta 8 goals and a Dusan Vlahovic our Juventus and also Abonomate as 7 goals and pay ya dinina now Yamra the Spanish Primera División Santander La Liga match day 18 and Ram Girona etrafie ewo Estadi Municipal de Montelivi amashamian sam ema Rivalladolid entimi ante ekeremo bi na David Lopez ebe Rius ena Anot Danjuma ena enya goals ne biansa ema Girona enem Getafe betrafie ane Real Mallorca ena de eboso ewo Estadio Colisem na Jose Munuera aya Santa Referee Tata Vigo ene Real Sociedad at the Ebosom, our Estadio Balaidos, Mateo Busquets, a Santa Referee, Osasuna, Abetrafie, our Estadio El Santa Pamplona, now on the Athletic Club Bilbao, at the Ebosom, Alejandro Quintero, a Santa Referee, FC Barcelona, Abetrafie, now on the Atletico de Madrid, at the Eboso, our Estadio Olympic Luis Campanis, na Ricardo Bogus Bengotia. Aya Santa Referee our game num na fe kwasiada other games na atoaso Valencia abebo Deportivo Alaves our Mestalla Javier Abalora aya Santa Referee Real Madrid betrafie our Estadio Santiago Bernabeu na on Sevilla at the Abani Isidro Diaz de Mera aya Santa Referee our game num na Leganés abo Villarreal our Estadio Municipal de Butaki na Alejandro Munez a Santa Referee Las Palmas and Espanyol and a de Eboso our Estadio de Gran Canaria na Cesar Soto a Santa Referee Rebetes Abetrafie na oni Rayo Volcano at the Aboso Victor Garcia a Santa Referee say and Spanish Primera División Santander after match day 18 table no esi etie abusuan Barca and LJ with 38 points plus of 30 goals and Atletico de Madrid atoso mienu 38 points plus of 20 goals. Real Madrid atoso miensam about 17 matches with 37 points plus of 21 goals. Sanso and Atletico de Madrid about 17 matches. Athletic Club Bilbao atoso 9 with 33 points plus of 11 goals. Villarreal atoso enum 27 points plus of 1 goal. And Oko Real Mallorca Suya Amotosu Ensia 27 points minus of 3 goals. Real Sociedad atoso and so 25 points minus of plus of 5 goals. Mum way a table no ana yate amawano pay yanhwe pitich ne said yate and ano pay na Oko Robert Lewandowski na Suya Osekai Emma FC Barcelona 16 goals and Odili di Pititi and what Rafinha our FC Barcelona 11 goals and was Budamel, our Osasuna Pamplona Stadium, 10 goals, and was Kylian Mbappe Lotin, our Madrid 9 goals, Vini Junior, our Real Madrid 8 goals, and Ayozi Pires, our Villarreal, and also as 8 goals. Yeren Semino, Ejau, and Ano Play say, and the English Premier League no, see at here match day 17 of the English Premier League. Yerba 2 and him say, and Aston Villa, 12:30 on it Manchester City and album
Villa Park, Birmingham Cromwell, Peter Banks, Center Referee, Brentford, and Nottingham Forest, G-Tech Community Stadium, Michael Oliver, Center Referee, Swiss Town, and Newcastle United, at the Ebony, Portsmouth Road, no so Stuart Acheampong, Center Referee, West Ham United, and Brighton, London Stadium, na Robert Jones, Center Referee, Crystal Palace, and Arsenal. At the Abosso Award, the Sahas Park, London Cromwell, Simon Hooper, Center Referee, Nafe Otna. Matches no etime atwaso in the English Premier League. Everton fie our Goodison Park na on Chelsea at the Abosso Chris Kavanagh Center Referee 2 p.m. na Fulham fie our Craven Cottage na on Southampton at the Abani Tim Robinson Center Referee Leicester City and the Overhampton Wanderers our King Power Stadium Anthony Taylor Center Referee Manchester United Trafford, AFC Bournemouth, and na Crick Pawson, Center Referee, 2 p.m. Now for 4:30, Tottenham Spurs and Liverpool at the Abosom, our Tottenham Spurs Stadium, London Cromwell, Samuel Barrett, Center Referee say, and English Premier League table no etia, Abusian Liverpool, and LED the English Premier League table with 15 matches, 36 points, plus of 18 goals. Chelsea Atoso Miedum with 16 matches, 34 points, plus of 18 goals. Atoso Mieno Chelsea, Atoso Mieno Arsenal, Atoso Miensa with 30 points, plus of 14 goals. Nottingham Forest Atoso 9, 28 points, plus of 2 goals. Manchester City Atoso Enum 27 points, plus of 5 goals. After Bournemouth Atoso Ensia 25 points, plus of 3 goals. Aston Villa Atoso Enso 25 points, minus of 1 goal. Fulham Toso Enwache 24 points, plus of 2 goals. Brighton Atoso Encron 24 points, plus of 1 goal. And a Tottenham Spurs Toso Edu 23 points, plus of 17 goals. And a play you're doing some atuanim now. Young feet table num na yanke in the Premier League. Amrantia amatime ashe more goals na interesting. Esansa Erling Haaland ase waje 13 wa amya kwa wakoche no. Erling Haaland esia kan ema Manchester City 13 goals and anensa etime aka afe Mohamed Salah Gali Liverpool 13 goals. Cole Palmer our Chelsea 11 goals afe Brian Mbemo, our Brentford 10 goals. Chris Wood, our Nottingham Forest 10 goals. And Nicholas Jackson, our Chelsea, and also as 9 goals. And I play you don't some MI 13, 11, 10, 10. Into some and na you come now fe your stories na atwaso. I'm gonna play on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Show me live our Facebook page. No so Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio. Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio. Obese not what comment to be bar, not the boss player. Sometymer Otuo Acheampong to the bossy. I can canina. I'm on said yes, sir, and said a fata, and they have about fixtures. No, so if we say Atletico de Madrid, and FC Barcelona, our Estadi Luis companies. Why? And I betting could him not Sevilla Madrid on Sunday. Why they think could him after English Premier League? Why? And I win in the game. Why you so or comment section? Na ude on semina aguho meba na the boss player to the bossy I can canina ama said yes and said a fata your Spain and play na Alejandro Balde was celebrating 100 games with his teammates and see and play oko Barca team wa and yasem kitwaka 100 matches with Barca celebrating with a teammate amra na Hans Flick prepare against Atletico de Madrid Nyankopobwa and if only say Oppesonia Sumje a Contibro Yanada or say a winning game way now a winning convincingly now Yakano Yanko Hans Flick and I swear Hans Flick and the coaching staff for Nina and I play almost say young come up Barca Fontiasi Sir Lamin Yama we pra on Katima, Amone, Atletico de Madrid, everyone home. Number I was set without Lamine Yamal. A lot of players were Danny Omomo, our team num, Rafinha mo, our NT a focus, and I'm to echo game num na your Barca, Hans Flick, and a Barca form and say, and I see ehunum. And I say, the start of the project, afei, and you started project, now all Casa and Rano, and I say, as at 20th December 2024, Barca team no La Liga, Yangeli day, yes, I told you know, our Champions League num, a credit show, set project, no, is in right direction. Number Jamaica and say, yeah, 2 points in Diagua, it's a shame, and I was say, a team could him on replacing Lamine Yamal, and I say, I was say, I want to accept the injury. Now, I'm moving on, and then someone Lamine Yamal at the Tutam Diego Pablo Simeone at the Tuta say Atletico de Madrid gamer. I'm gonna bounce at Abono and decide Jabaji 2024-2025 Spanish Primera Division Santander title. And Diego Pablo Simeone. Then some at the Tuta Hans Flick the Tuta say in Spain. Cecia, I know Hans Flick. Or better than some. Asinabo, I can say Oyerepa coach there. Now so the best team our Spain this year. Atletico de Madrid. On the airport and then or can some P. On himself pre-match news conference and oh yes, our press conference here. You bet here Hans Flick 1 on inches 1. On replacing Lamine Yamal and of Atletico de Madrid team no as a whole. Hans Flick in 78. Nti enom ensema efriwo epa yebehwe na fe yetie coach nsema odi atudwamra Hans Flick a preview game no.
No, final. It's not a final. It's a final for this season, for this year. Yes, of course, it's a highlight, and we play against Atletico. You know, one of the best team in La Liga. But at the end, you know, when we start the project, so in the beginning, in the summer, I think, when someone said, okay, at the end of now we have that. Today is the 20th. Okay, when you're 20th, you are first in La Liga and the second in the Champions League. I thought we say okay, we take it. Okay, I think we lost really some points, and this was tough. Also, the last match against Leganés, against Las Palmas at home. Of course, you have to win against these opponents. But respectful, they also deserved it because they made it better. And you know, in football, the team who will make less mistakes normally they win. And so it's like it is. And we have to accept that. But tomorrow is another match, another day. So we can show and you know we have I can say it always. We have a good team, a young team, but we also have to improve, and we go this way. We fight till the end of the season, till the end, you know, we will do that, and this is yeah, we want to reach the big things this season.
Enti pesa team crew outdoor season wem eno Hans Flick manager Emma FC Barcelona nensema odi atofem enano pay eno no yemfi Barca suye na yemko Real Madrid amakate na Madrid players na enra receive gifts from HP for them ekote Madrid players na de enti ye de ato screen so Oyerepa TV Emma HP and the gifts outdoor laptops and a lot of accessories at the Madrid players no Madrid demetini inside Madrid camp no one will believe say one be drumbe bia say Trent Alexander-Arnold amadere beba no be adwuma ama Madrid omo believe say Trent Alexander-Arnold rejected offers makumi ensa eti afi team na so de Madrid ensa ebetime akano na Real Madrid abusua amudomoni baako ehwe player bi osi akan ama Sevilla Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Nidi and João Luis Sanchez under Garcia Pimienta coach Emma Sevilla Oba Jumapa João Luis Sanchez another Spanish player at Madrid consider set that to be a fullback or Amadreba Ababekaho Vinicius Junior and young fan to expressions Egusua Ekoso or ana Real Madrid and Sevilla ebebo na sa game no ame ana Vinicius Junior ni na ma area FIFA best award nsa etime aka before the game or the award no ebeba Santiago Bernabeu or the best fans no and after players no ambe God of honor ete amono no pay ye don sem eto oni ma pay na Jude Bellingham winning award IFFHS Men's World Best Playmaker 2024 ako ama Jude Bellingham Federico Valverde and the atuja sa Vinicius Junior a deserve award na nsa etime aka FIFA Best Award or say ya under review obia and conquer the Champions League final at Wembley emra amene Borussia Dortmund at the boy ni Juma akodano boy in the game or change game no boy Emma Madrid ensa etime aka trophy on that faithful day or shall go Emma Madrid ono ebo na basom na Federico Valverde na Real Madrid onim say it is speculated say Madrid and some player bia winter yi yam fan to onim say sansem no kra bia nim afei na Madrid forum penim forum betrance in few days confirmation beba say Madrid ever sign player na a player obtain and also player simasi David Alaba situation say Emma is at middle and also end of January 2025 and David Alaba abeba abaya juma ama Madrid anom aya reporter eka mensa and no pay enti yengina so na yamfa Spanish stories no ensi ha na yamra England and pay on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM yafi Spain yaba England yedim komo ewo England yesase afi Manchester United asuye enra and Oko Mikel Arteta na suya okoye ni press conference na our press conference na say and ombusan say openi ya atitibi say Marcus Rashford Arsenal epeno and on say Marcus Rashford any player and Arsenal on pese obekasa ati afa obi player ho na anya no kra say team no kra and boy na tin come say amra emeya juma emfa ematim ni Jadon Sancho or say interviewer Marcus Rashford kokoye no a supportino or say Manchester United or on what can be now on percent abeko details so say nay on your player and Martin be obo at the amateurs nemum when a downfall when a digna a supportino and no answer Jadon Sancho at the Tutam Mason Mount, according to Ruben Amorim, bear out for several weeks. When to me unconfirmed, say, Ebia, Mason Mount, now, you know, Dapain, Bosume, Abaritani, Nemum, I say, in several weeks, bear out, on to me, Sakai, and for Emma Manchester United, and Ruben Amorim, Ninsama, or the Tuja, Stump, and I say, player Bakua. Obeka Manchester United penning for say among everything possible. Now I'm for player number Alfonso Davies or your player Emma Bayern Munich your boss is where we are not the contract with Bayern Munich abana we are now stump say Uche Ajuma Ruben Amorim yes, Emma Manchester United obey here play with say Alfonso Davies with the 3-4-3 formation or here play with say Alfonso Davies or yeah player obebua ama nyama koye ama team Teddy Sheringham Oti Atuja or say Declan Rice a statement signing for Manchester United. It had to imagine Arsenal even entertaining idea of selling Declan Rice. Or say Arsenal for them in their minds among JMPO say Umberton Declan Rice Eden say Manchester United ever for Declan Rice there Nebum no opinion say okay team na ekuta United and system na opening abosses here with United na be here play with say Declan Rice and afe abejam finfio and then some Teddy Sayham adituga and on play owie or say on the office Manchester United and here Victor Jokeres say Rasmus Højlund oh believe manager them say obey ye and here Victor Jokeres or say I will help Anthony and Mount to be better players and I Ruben Amorim head of AFC Bournemouth game no enra the press conference and I say Obabua Anthony and it Mason Mount ama be better players I'm watch the first na amabono
he needs more confidence. If you remember the Anthony and I play against him in Ajax, he lacks a little bit confidence to go to 1-against-1, so he will improve, but he's working really hard and he's trying and he's playing more inside than outside, especially in this game, and you just have to do that to work really hard, and I will help him to be a better player. No, that is not my department. What I can do is to help Mace to teach him how to play our game when he's recovering. Try to use that time for him to think in different things, and then I think is the worst part is that we don't have time to train like we should do when you are recovering for a lot of injuries. So we are always traveling. We have games, trainings. We don't have the team. All
na Jamaica ready to just say our football be Emma Trent Alexander-Arnold say legacy is Trent Alexander-Arnold anya with Liverpool no ofi Liverpool sani amani na pepa osu onima onko busa Steve McManaman and Michael Owen I say nano Owen can din come say officer Oba Amfred Kra he's not welcome home said the man for Jinitum say a former player Emma Liverpool Michael Owen eba amon Jinitum sa as well as Steve McManaman enti Jobeka and senka ontra Liverpool na sa legacy no ontra so Liverpool players di bronya no na amu di bronya na man ye fe enti anopay on Oyerepa TV yabahwe na ohwe players na Ruben Dias nom ene ada players boy no mu dio solo nyansam ketu aka otumi se mbrofo no omudi ohwe Liverpool players na amu celebrating na etaso a yede ho nsem ato anim Martin Zubimendi a player ama Sociedad na de mete se Martin Zubimendi now coming to terms with the idea of leaving Sociedad only Sociedad for the team come on say there be baby amadu sesiano nano ana minua Mikel Merino ekopiem ewo Arsenal menso offer biaba meko ene reporter eka yensa anoplay ma yemfiro na fe yenko Pep Guardiola ane ni city na so ye de banie Ruben Dias abusia for 3 to 4 weeks until Siakai Emma Manchester City according to Pep Guardiola pra and your letters are if you ever Ryan Cherky made report to be say Liverpool ye say Ryan Cherky amansa ebetimi akano ninginama anise sika ombetuano elsro and your letters are eka yensa anopay Liverpool manager and slot and I say are you happy with Trent Alexander-Arnold? Alexander-Arnold pressure obey a player that to be say on second Liverpool biema ni patutu na ebekai Trent Alexander-Arnold na player no krenye abaye Trent Alexander-Arnold juma wabono nani etime aso I say I hope Ant Postecoglou wins a trophy eno eye and slot ono there pise that be a Tottenham Spurs manager and Postecoglou ebe win trophies I don't know kwakobo over the weekend and slot.
Great work that Ange is doing over there, and I hope this has been seen a bit more. And I also hope that he wins the trophy, not the League Cup, But I'm completely a fan of his team for the Europa League, because people always talk about trophies. That is so important. Now, for me, his brand of football, his style of football is so much more important. And if he can combine that with winning something, that would be so good for football in general, because then people can stop talking about it. It's too attacking or whatever. How on earth can you play too attacking football?
Enti eno ayensema and slot area to draw for Postecoglou, the best and yet to come. Nice ma do Arsenal so yeah, Mikel Arteta manager, Emma Arsenal 5 years with Arsenal, and I say the best is yet to come. The mu cry and Katwa more expect more. Emfi Arsenal or say I enjoy working with Arsenal. People around him, the players, bibia a positive, and no a Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta we and I'll confirm say Declan Rice and Ricardo Calafiori available for the Crystal Palace trip. Namum or say Alexander Zinchenko or your outer until Emo Sagem Nupie na Oko Mikel Arteta Suebiema or say no baby what do you and ono Mikel Arteta no na on imagine po say obetime akoti a Premier League club like Arsenal na amadu bia amadu no or say the obeka and say our duma piye and you person achieve with Arsenal no onyanye but ebebem Paris Saint-Germain no and am catch say Arsenal no Matthias Cunha of Overhampton Wanderers amani diache debechem say Paris Saint-Germain and so bodo mu tententia amotwa nim say woman sa ebetime akano Arsenal legend Ian Wright or say yon penimfobi ewo Manchester United some penimfono epese Marcus Rashford efeli na amaka se ayanka sa kwawe ontimi enye ono de sankofono omo team no amo ena eye Marcus Rashford sa Mikel Arteta ahead of Crystal Palace game enra the press conference in summer or the two jano yentie bimra.
Well, trouble is here. The kind of and range of teams that you play very, very different, because it's unique that in such a city we have that many Premier League clubs. But so far it's been good. So hopefully tomorrow we can win it and put ourselves in a great position again. I don't see it that way. Obviously, when you look at the calendar of the Premier League, straight away you realize that every opponent is difficult. Every time you have to travel is difficult, and that's it. It's special. I think it's nice for our supporters. It's very convenient, I believe. So that's a positive. Well, that's obviously a big part of it. And the other way, I think the other thing is that the fact that I really enjoy working with the people I work every single day. That we have built something together, and so many people have contributed in a big way to achieve that, and the fact that everybody is hungry and ambitious, that now we have to go to another level.
I know I am Mikel Arteta or say every Premier League difficult against Crystal Palace on betting a winning game no Enzo Maresca update on players I'm Romeo Lavia a player Emma Chelsea and I say I'm take a decision on Romeo Lavia and number Jean Felix here he's back or betting a more gamer over the weekend I'm echo Goodison Park now I'm gonna Everton at the Abweni still with Enzo Maresca coach ready on finance on finance munsie or say benchiwo and na kane tukwemeka amu the first two players abeka say January on betime afi Chelsea bobo konomo and no ayensemu a oti etuda wa confirm say benchiwo and afi kane tukwemeka two players winter on betime afi Chelsea and no Christian Pulisic say onunu da the American Maradona say opushi and move to AC Milan say oko AC Milan and nemo yina ekoye Emma onom Christian Pulisic Reece James returns to Chelsea training according to Enzo Maresca a Chelsea manager and the press conference now confirming say Reece James is back. Yebetie Reece James now for Enzo Maresca ochem say Reece James aba eni obeto so ye juma.
Reece finally tomorrow will start with us for part of the session, so slowly will be back. That means that he's going to be with us on Sunday or next Sunday. It's just tomorrow. For him, the plan is part of the session to be with him, and from there to try to build the right condition for him, and finally he can be back with us. No, there are players that unfortunately they didn't play a lot with us in all the competition, like Chilwell, like Carney. Probably they are the first that they want to leave because they work every day, they train every day because they want to play games, and if they don't play games, probably they are thinking to leave. But then we see, I think each player, it's a bit different situation. So we're gonna see if some of them is coming and knock the door and say I want to leave or something like this, and we try to find the solution.
Enti eno aye Enzo Maresca still with Chelsea and Everton Goodison Park. Sean Dyke aye manager Emma Everton Nensima odi tuja and say no Ukraine abebo Enzo Maresca abaso with Ajuma and Pempe Enzo Maresca aye with Chelsea Nania Sopapa is going to be a difficult game. I see Chelsea team no at any point in time. Ultimately, sa Niama Oye in the game. I know, and I'm a difficult gamer. I'm gonna Chelsea. Abebo Sean Dyke and I didn't say me Tuja and I don't play Yanko City. I swear, Manchester City. According to reporter, Ekutami HM Pep Guardiola aka Acheampong for general transfer window. I'm gonna Bayern Munich any come na Joshua Kimmich. Na Ameya Juma and for Manchester City. Onim say our contract with Bayern Munich until the end of the season. Now say about season where we are. Obetima Kobabia as a free agent. Na Pep Guardiola mete say one center backer. Na nitina chipa. Gerard Brathwaite, another player. Emma Everton Ordinary say Onyanwa Ope Aston Villa about the game at Manchester City. Now in the press conference, and Unai Emery manager Emma Aston Villa and to just say the game is going to be tough as a City and okay near my head don't call you and for Elma about 11 matches and on just City and a good team to I'm prepare for the match. Not Leon Bailey. Good news for Unai Emery and Aston Villa and say or you fully fit a game I can't want some no or better me as I not Pep Guardiola or say no Ukraine. The players are ready. And the game, I'm gonna Aston Villa, Ebon City players are ready for the game. Man City, Pep Guardiola, Yansha Faso, a preview the game.
Yeah, we make a good two training sessions. Today, the third. Yeah, good. We train good. The guys are ready.
Thank you. Hi, Pep.
Yeah, but after they come back here, we beat them 4-1. You have to analyze that the guys, the times we drop points or lose points, I'm sorry. So, more than lose in the past. Of course, we lost there, they were better, by far. They came here, we were better. So, different. Why you have to compare what happened there, what happened here now? We will play here. So, the past is the past. It's a new moment, and the situation, you have to deal with it.
Enti, I know your Pep Guardiola, enti, you bet just so now you fit England. You fit England, and you Italy, and you and pay. Na abusiam, mate story be pay. Mate story no, mania jama Manchester United. Ultimately we say a coach is working. A coach is working. Na jama teach him say manager naka at the Manchester United and penning for Sir Ederson. Oh, te Ederson ha, and yeah Ederson of Manchester City. We will see a kind Emma Atalanta or your defensive midfielder. What can't Acheampong for say obey here play away. Not wow share Atalanta last year in Europa League against Liverpool. Europa League final against Leverkusen. Ederson on the screen see Otumu or you're one of the best defensive midfielders Omo Krumha. Yasi manager any abre Rupin Amarim say obey here Ederson our Manchester United in Finfiho and your reporter Yansa Eka Asose January Atalanta Bejanimo Amanaba United and Krabia and Beche AS Roma and Chebia and a Claudio Ranieri Detinkaman Amasama no Ebaye na according to club no Omuye Sisi we are Openino administrative or advisory role Amandebema Claudio Ranieri Detinkaman na manager bakwa amaniti 10 ho aye de Don Carlo Ancelotti according to Roma Amufisa Madrid any manager biawie after manager Biawe after Don Carlo Ancelotti. So ni wa Chabi Alonso and the beba enti senior Tibia Alonso eba amusu behia Don Carlo Ancelotti ewo AS Roma AC Milan president Paulo Scaloni ade atuja se or believe se enche bia ombesi the new San Siro with Inter Milan or say ayomani so do na che oma dim come on with Beppe Sala aye mayor of Milan amuna dim come on akwanim ye pa enche bia bebem na Jose Mourinho player bi afi AS Roma player ni di ene Mario Hermoso metesa amuna Mario Hermoso edim come say amna emeya juma ema Fenerbahce na ma meka say Juventus edim come say David Hanko amansa ebetime akano na reporter efifen na daso ye eba HM say boy no abetenda in transfer request na akakusi akan ama Juventus boboko no Giacomo Raspadori or a player ema Napoli Demete HM say Juventus epe Giacomo Raspadori amuchem say amra ema ya juma ema tim ne sanso ena oko Napoli aso ya e was Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. I'm also Danilo from Juventus Inti and your swap deal. Ebetimi abaso maminfi Italy and play na minko Germany na yenin komo our Germany and I pay Vincent Company manager Emma Bayern Munich and ote RB Leipzig as 5-1 and I say are you happy say and victory no etimi abaye Bayern Munich star Joshua Kimmich and I do just say are you interested in a move to Spain that be and your letters are eba ntida tibia wote se Joshua Kimmich okokoramu ewo La Liga mu a emano anyanwanwa the Super Cup no that is the DFB diamete HM penifo etin koma kwanim ye pa ambenemi after Frank Beckenbauer Super Cup e say enche obetis ya nemi the DFB poker under the legend Frank Beckenbauer Super Cup and your reporter Eka Mensa and I don't pay Jama Musiala Abusia say Bayern Munich for Sika Omutema Jama Musiala for contract and stance in your Sika Ketwa Ama catch and say you better build a club no around you yentimi ntna Emma set a talent unko and your reporter Eka Yensano pay young fit Germany now fe young France and yenin komo our France and pay Olympic Lyon I say yan kamo biante sa amo Lyon for de Ryan check ya suwomo se wakaso bekwa omo nsi de kwan nambom for a good price enya matrama kwa sika fia bi anadeba for Ryan Cheki Paris Saint-Germain goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma Demete HM he's doing very well after say amone Monaco eboye na omo say Monaco 4-2 na obeka Winfred single kokoko tia na nimno say Odia say he's doing very well Emmanuel Paris Saint-Germain amutin komo for Marcus Rashford na Demete HM Marcus Rashford no abusia sikano Sikana United bono and I say huno kakra and your reporter Eka Mensa Alejandro Garnacho abusia obetima fi Manchester United on loan na a 60 million euros option to buy clause and a shame into a club now Peganacha Honsam and no mami we are boxing mu abusia Team Tyson Fury Arukase a meeting with organizers no na enra meeting it me so amodi atum penim for him say the previous bout between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk no masa niema bi owa o de ba ring ginema amon pese obey biem afi oboni yam dodo sa Robert ni ajate no sa ni marina amon pese ebesie nyankopon boa ene eti meet na course onsem eno no Anthony Joshua e dey atuja say ene rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk ono de official Alexander Usyk ebetime awene bout no boxing promoter Frank Warren and also predicted for Alexander Usyk or say enya bout kotwa ebeye difficult enabom Alexander Usyk ebetime awene the bout Linus Lewis and also so I predicted the bout. I say the Gypsy King. He expect to happen. The Gypsy King loses the rematch. And Linus Lewis, so I'm predicted for Alexander Usyk, WBA, WBC, and WBO belts. And I bet me abaso and na yaton sem to anim and I pay and Yanya Wayne Fuel now Fayan Trosso and I pay on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Na Detenie happy birthday to Nana Fia Santoa Ofoisuo Deborah. Nana Fia Asantoa Ofoisuo Deborah. From Honorable Richard Kofi Atena, aka Honorable Chief. Now Deborah and Auntie. Happy birthday to Afia Asantoa Ofoisuo Deborah. Auntie, happy birthday to Nana Afia Asantoa Ofoisuo Deborah. From Honorable Richard Kofi Atena, aka Honorable Chief. Was a glorious birthday to the love of my life. Every day with you is a wonderful addition to my journey. Auntie, I want some, I don't know, I'm on happy birthday. Home of Alaha. Oyerepa and also my happy birthday. Now for Bibia, etimi atwaso ewo ho. Enti yeden seming na esi na for show no etimi atwaso. Nembum ade na some can say mom fama mi Dr. 3 days. Yes. Dr. 3 days for and I pay you know mo edin komo. Ye we are Sometymer Otuo Acheampong betra se na onitimi na ede diaka atwaso. Chairman Akwaba.
Yeah, media.
Yeah, fine.
Radio Adon. Abu Ejuma and a pay for the Benku papa Abu Ejuma. And sorry.
Me na me catch us Benku my favorite.
Obi
o si my boy Ejuma. Benku na was fatam.
Say Ejuma na no ade.
My boy Ejuma si Benku na fatam.
Ejuma na no ade. Ejuma na no ade. Osa we gidi share radio enu nyama na paper.
Say me dey Benku kwa na
do. Ti dey emfa, ti dey so. Ti so.
Nkenese nka unya mrofono breakfast be 200 cedis bi asenka.
Okay, and sorry, cash down. Sorry, you can see. But he said the sports lawyer. David. No. Doctor 3 days is sharing. Doctor 3 days is sharing to obey. Doctor 3 days on carry. I say, you work like you screening. That's any. I said last week, you began with ya. Last week, Yabekan Wufia. Now, Yabekan, you can say Dr. 3 days extra member Makuma 100. Now, Oyerepa, South Sports City for the Yadish Yawomo. And see, Yasha Jumedia say, an opportunity to near Shassi, Tieniepa. Yariani beat to say, Ebia, make us work when your infections be. Ya were a drubia, a funny quick start. Now, so quick start, and a dear Yeti. Ebia, we a bema, oh, Shami. First, Nanka will member your agent brand kama, and the doctor be also will member drew. But Nyanya Diano a dry bow Emma will member your original brand. Ye will draw you out one no ma a genesis cinema, na a bow Emma Cianimo SCP Tankasa. And it will see me and I will shamia, and net anno pay estimating Luma Junction, a house call Nimpodoma, a guana, yesha woman and dom ketwa. And it's a old shamia about Johnson Bowroom. Oh, bar for when some 100 Ghana cities pay for Krana. And none last week, Yabakano, I never bring out doubt. 100 cities, dear, now call hospital. Now, lab room crana, Ube Pinasha Kawabo, a yadana modia moji 100 cities, a yampa, boy, a babishe, and pa a member, but we now be who say, a drono 100 cities pay. Yabesha will lap test. Ebe show junsumu ye show umojemu na yatu ye boa sa your lab test kama opi do ye check blood pressure e dia amount sabra mi kese nimpa egu a ye hwe wo no enye nipa ketewa enti se wutie mi ampacho ye wo pankro no etimetim Lumba Junction tie pankro no etimetim Lumba Junction anope ya tumininka se biribi nti ne wuntumi mepie mu a ye ne papa no akasa na waten aseɛ nti awurade yɛ adom a ɛda Monday ɔsan ɛdi dwumadie no bio nti numbers no na yɛde agu TV no so no ɛyɛ 0246 pekini sɛ sia na gye code number sɛ sia sa meba na meba ne mpakyɛ mo mpa akɔnwa nsimi hɔ because nipa ɛwɔ no dɔɔso mama ɛnyɛ easy sɛ obi kɔ hospital ne yɛsɛ fa 1 million pekura wo nsɛm bra yɛyɛ wo lab test ni na yɛwie a yɛasen ama wo nduro yawie bi afidie ne bɛkyerɛ bi a yɛbɛsen ama wo nduro ma wo de akɔ fie na ɛyɛ 100 Ghana cedis pɛ sanka first ne na nka yɛbɛtena na yɛkasa de a wo ba wobɛtua kakra but ɛndɛ yɛka yɛ nduro ni na bom ɛna ɛyɛ Christmas bonanza a Dr. 3 days any Good Morning Herbal Center yɛyɛ ɛde ama yɛtiefo ne yɛhwɛfo buro yɛn adɔyɛ a nimpa ɛyɛ no de yɛn so yɛbɛtumi ayɛ no no enti yɛ nduro ne de wo de ha ho yɛbɛsesa ni na de ama wo sɛdeɛ afidie ne bɛka bi yɛ de bɛma sɛdeɛ wo mɛma yɔ esi atɔfo bia no yɛbɛpagya wo mɛma sam ne mu ɛde ama na mmom no wo kɔ a na wɔyi sika 100 Ghana cedis pɛ na wo de ekura na wo de ato ayiwom na yɛ de atua light bill ɛno ano no enti number ne yɛ 0246 59 4117 bo say the TV ni so sesi a 0246 59 4117 friend no me ya magbo so sesi a say papa mama mi coat na meba wentumi am mepie mu enda Monday papa ne say the same 100 cedis no or to also ya me ya aduma Monday na Monday no owia eno ano no say ade we bi besi bie mu a je say afisende enti ne ya wati mi ken ne oje da ya hwe ya re bi ti say obi a owo stroke tie wo dihye bi wo stroke anope ya fa ne break Metilumba Junction say akra na owo nso a ye wo Old Acheampong Alloway Junction no so o Ashaman so a ye wo Tulaku Christian Village de ehia ne se obefre number no na kan bebi a wo me sre mfa number no TV ni so mame se ebia na wo Kumase ha de a de obeya mame ne se ubaba pankro no Metilumba Junction pankro no Metilumba Junction number no ye 0246 59 4117 0246 59 41 and 17 and afa 0553 10 ye wo register sesia because nimpe gu a ye hwe wo mo no mama won so bebe duru na ye hwe and na ye beto ye bo asa hwe nkrofo mo wo eniyade na eniyade na wo de ba wo de fa poma kura wisem na ma wo de hye na wo fie no nso wonsam fa wo mra na onya de wo bedu na wo man ye kwan be video wo man ye kwan so en video stance ye duro ne ya tunchia na ye mawaduro ni bi ema wo de akofie na de atie ne ye de ne ye nsuo enti nkrofo fran ya mo se mo na mo di nsuo hohoro enifrafo ni ye se ane enti woni ni se de ne condition no akokoduru bia no wo ba bra na ye ma nsuo ni bi enhuru woni no so kama na woni no enti se wan anope obi o wa na wa wo ne ba na owo no be ye 5 years ni abofra no entumi nante obi won so ane de na otumi nante de na nso ontumi enkasa me pa cho abofra bi otesa no fa na bra no pei na ye ma wunduro fa koya no na abofra ne ho ntɔ no wo ye bema nnei wo mpaso agudie no atofom se team de ababo wo nie o ba ma yam waduro ni bi na etumi agina sisie ni mu kama de ama nti number no na me de ma wo no fa na ye de begu TV nso sisie 0246 59 4117 0246 59 4117 and 0553 21 35 and 87 0553 21 35 87 Pankrono Metilumba Junction Pankrono Metilumba Junction yedro no ebi kanwa na nsepepepe o se hunsunsun aye sanso na obi a ope awo wo ye bema na oba mwatena se ache mfinhye bebre na awore nechi awo ne mba ye wo ba ye ma yedro bi na ye de instruction bi aton sa wo ne oba ne ntomo asena monye bosome ba akompache wo ne oba ne nhia kakra na sanhye mudie bi anko na sa motomo bo ase yedro ne wia bosome ba akopepepe o se mudi adanse enti enne ya wo hwame ana wo tie mi enne ya ogia de ma sankra ye first na ye betena ha de a eno wo ba obetua kakra but enne ya me no kase ne dwada de 100 Ghana cedis pe nti obi o wo se mi we chire mi ntumi mba meje number na ma register to ya me ya duma Monday na maba wo nso obetumi abenda no pa che be pon 5 nti ye twen e wo pankro no Metilumba Junction brani sa nti ne je number no na ya wie bi e ha no pa che bra wo ye footballer ene ye ball ye bu name no enne untumi mbobo obiem doctor otumi di nompe to nompe so Emma utumi ko field because ko ball Dr. 3 days enti enesa wo hwa me ana wo tie me atumi nka break metinuma junction o ba fa unsem 1 million pe minti bi da se nya Dr. 3 days a anka minti bi da enti enei a wo hwa me no number ne 0246 59 4117 0246 594117. What friend?
Thank you.
Yeah, no, everything come on.
Okay, and that's it. Dr. 3 days. Zach will be sending a message where I want to. Or say I'm setting. Or say Zoto is setting his own questions and answering them. If you are talking about the last 5 years, how can you take the year out again? This year out again? That's mathematically in error. The last 5 years included the year you can say 4 years ago, then we take this year out and more. I decided to read this message because I think his argument could also be in error. But if you take about last 5 years, then automatically this year is part of it. Okay, so I've not said this year is not part of it. Is that I'm going?
Oh, because I now say this year the UE. Say ye judge Mikel Arteta yentimi fa fi nkan.
But yes, when you
5 years.
5 years na ended aben.
Fine.
Until next count.
When they nkan. Say nra.
So that's why I say it's also is you can talk up to nra. And then 5 years. Up to nra. Yeah. Because Arteta will be second within the 5th year.
Yeah.
The second would be within the first year, second year. Sesia ye kasei. He's third.
So what this second you know?
Me ba o the titi. Ono na argument no na me so me person go Daniel. I like near masa. Or say me can 4 years asemo. Me can 5 years na we na say this year on already e kono a. On to me nya hwe.
Na me make say afi o hwe so far ya bo league na do sisi ade a. Ateta modern bono.
Da bena udi third o the league na to so 3 a. Da bena ebeye bad.
Boss na make say with the niama why previously with time.
We are judging Ateta in 5 years. Meboa.
Yes.
5 years in up to Nra. And I'm saying that say already this year na. This year the onyade. This year the onyade. This year Rabin.
Enra 5 years.
You can this year.
A fee 2024, 2024. SMB. It's a 5 years NB.
So Baba.
So you have split games.
Baba, June 2024 account.
June 2024.
Account time na account.
Account was 2024.
And you June 2024 you bowl you this second.
Accounting in account. If you are assessing money.
Okay. And no send account. As we speak now, he's third on the league table. The moment can say, yeah, quite a nimu na ye vim swati. But if we are judging him by 5 years, dear, ye di to say, baby, a team one or 5, you know. Any baby, what be dreedy. Yen dear, if he's why I did.
Boss, so sincerely, we are sure say, Ateta.
Oh, from of a team to be seen there. Na so wa baka so nya ade de na o say wooden glass. O space na so na Indian table na wani.
Baba Ateta why are where he picked the team.
Team na di 8.
And maybe Arsenal is there no. Why are they? But maybe the obetimi aka me no be are you say you are focusing the future.
Exactly. That was it. And I me can say it doesn't look too good.
Yeah.
We have a be but no 5 years now.
No,
the basic chance not part of the 5 years.
For the 5 years, for that 5 year period, no. OJ there, where Arsenal was, how we pick your mind at least twice, second in the 5 years no.
Or the free 8 in about 8.
Second.
And I third no so count. Third year we toss third year.
Yes, and so count.
I don't make catch on.
I know they can yet me film that count.
Say league in ye.
Too much is given, much is expected. With their feed, the man Ateta no. That's some of boss. And he say,
"Baba, ya na me person more casem na. Now you back by with figures. In terms of as Ateta, in the last 5 years or by basin and I know I'm 800 million. Make my catch or say Chelsea in few mienuni they spend more than that. They spend. The men Manchester United don't they spend.
They spend.
Obi has spend DB. It's not as if the man is different from others. They all over around the same figure. And as I can say,
no, yeah, they all declare different.
and the young expenditure into baby. And the ma was all got this over here. But maybe just say we ask now supporter. 5 years ago, me person, there were matches I couldn't watch. Arsenal go Liverpool, I mean, Arsenal go City, I mean, you call Thomas Granny and Kobe near Oyerepa. But today, we move team now, my Ebola team this second. Yes, of course, we wish we could have won.
Of course.
And in terms of say we improve team in the squad you have, and then the quality of players and the Arsenal players, 80% of them they play for their national teams. It will be a international breaker. Not permit a sakamo. Young go baby, I need to training grounds. But today, almost everybody leaves.
Sanya money, why are you, Zach? Ateta last 2 seasons ago.
And are they not the indicators you use?
And a casa Ateta idea pa. Last year, Shebabia was stretching league in Kukuduye. So Ateta idea pa. The third year.
Third year, need
you.
On a coffee than a argument. But I'm just saying, there, Untimin Cassie say Asim. Because the league is ongoing.
Ongoing, no. And run 9 and 5 years.
No, on that third.
And you may be also called down on
Unim did Gaza. I tell a name Munama Casano.
Oh, I didn't ya.
And that's it. Ubi for the God that I have a idea. Oh, no, as record.
So with a third on name why 2 seasons ago, no. So I expect more from him.
Okay, the year no this second, why not tell that?
Oh, boss, me say.
Yeah, no, this second why not tell that? What is the guarantee that Arsenal cannot be second or even cannot be first?
The indication shows.
Lawyer, it has to be, it has. Zach, Akwaba. Okay. Krumigaze, they say, you need to kaya, and okay. No. Zach. So where Akwaba? You are fine.
Thursday near Coche.
I don't even cancer, man. More churches. Me just say, I don't know more churches. The women can you. I said, the men can say, meaning, say, Bafo Niho, Indica Ubeda Kunyani.
And not so about now.
Nakapi Ozoma. Wagaya Zoma. Oh, okay. And about Zoma. Okay, Matthias. So send this and the those pictures. Those pictures are disallowed. That, yeah, we have a lot to discuss about galaxies and all that.
Premier League, no, and I say league is in an air back. Now, Oko de La Liga and Mamma, so before I call league in the moon. And Rana Wolves, announcement say, Omar appointed Abante fan Victor Pereira as head coach.
On your papa.
Oh, yeah, papa.
I think he's not a young man.
On your young. Victor Pereira, I think he'll be
quite a journeyman.
Yeah, journeyman. One antepa. It's not all Al Shabab. Initially, I saw now. He has a project in Saudi Arabian office but on one say when the Wolves job, no, but even the Wolves are Sihono with Southampton. But he thought say with the players and Nyama Mwinina now a project that me and can know to that project. Now I'm so too born for the and so and for my own example too. Now in the Premier League, I was 4 Portuguese coach. And Fulham, I was Marco Silva, Ruben Amorim United, Victor Pereira of Wolves, and Nuno Espirito Santo of Nottingham Forest. Why I'm interested in this? Portugal, there were more coaches in the Premier League than England ewo. Yes.
But I think the Spanish coach are also for.
Yes, almost
They have Pep, Arteta, and
the war West Ham fans Liberty and the war Bournemouth no.
And a Bournemouth.
Areola.
They also have four.
Almost 4. And see, more coaches said okay in Spain than now England or 2 pay
In the Premier League.
Hey,
you're very young now. Aston Villa.
Yes, or come on, Spain were 5. I'm more 5. And see, unse na Gary O'Neill and then Martin Russell Martin. Yes, no more 4 coaches in the Premier League in English now. You 2 na aka 2 pay. Na aka 2 pay. Nti there have an argument same to 2. Now, for example, you see we call the Italian Serie A. Out of the 20 clubs now, I'm coaching the Italian Serie A. No. Italians are 16 and a coaching the Italian Serie A. And when you're only 4 and a coaching the Italian Serie A when you're Italian. Oko the La Liga anymore. Out of 20 coaches in the Spanish La Liga, 15 are Spanish. And when you're only 5 who are not Spanish coaching at the top flight of the Spanish La Liga. Oko League A, France, 10 are French. Other ones also are Manfra. Bundesliga 9 and they German. And they can also every other. The rate at which England, I say, now the question people are asking is because Omonyade and the top clubs then are not giving them.
That was very real.
Yeah, that's in Zoom.
Yeah.
Nestroy. Yeah. I feel like I'm you and the question that Ombusan say is it because you know Omonyade and I know Omuan class in the MGD wo. For example, so can I say Dan Ashworth, one of the problem he has with Ineos for near say say Omunkofa Gary Sagit. But clearly Ineos now on yet British, you know. He wasn't in support of bringing Gary Sagit. It's a question the clubs now kasano and said that need or homegrown coaches to give them the job, to trust them, say, yeah, the Juma air some monko and from my until do stage you have to Anna a hard because Anna a your national team must ensure good identity because the league is being operated with like systems, ideas. I got you. Why? Everton.
Sondai. Ovary. Is he from? Where is he from? On your English. Sondai should be English, and I know free. Scotland, I think it should be English.
Sondai be free home.
And then one can Newcastle. You know. They have coaches.
Eddie Howe.
If Sondai is English, and okay, so radio free. I for Australia. Tottenham.
Yes, Tottenham. You know.
Then, okay. All right. So more.
Ndaka to be said Sondai into English. And Eddie Howe don't wanna. English. Coach to flight. And they are hard. You say their concern is
them and so too.
Aslan, yes,
and Crystal Palace.
Yeah, Crystal Palace team in Germany, yes. And Jakwakoye, out of the 18 clubs, sorry, 20, 18 foreigners this year in the Premier League, and they are saying say hard, because they think say moi,
so it shows how international their league is, very what I say, globally acclaimed.
Yes.
Football, I think they are foreigners more than
even the
other leagues.
Yeah. Even your premier clubs, a lot of foreigners than that leagues.
Offer Liverpool today. Many sure say almost 30 regular players. You get
English
5 English players.
English nearby, they almost started now.
Trent.
So I'm gonna start it. First 11 now.
Hey, it's serious. You go to Chelsea, English boys somewhere like a crabby. Arsenal crowd there west. City.
City mpo dey say almost.
That's almost league, you know.
Say na ma unse Interman na almost league, you know.
But say who said they found a way to say Bereze mo. So boys in my go mo.
Yeah.
These are people, my fans omo here. Omo krom for.
And they
But they are not.
So munya free.
Oh, they are not. Everywhere is better English.
So it's hard because
then Bukayo Saka English.
Bukayo Saka. So as now I'm so no na starter or
oh, Declan Rice.
Declan Rice and Saka, yes.
Declan Rice and until none of you. And yet a 2 year only coach na here.
Who said Drama? Who said the
White?
The White. The discussion is that the top clubs are more England today, no. You won't get or more English dominating who are the big guys in the team. So and I a problem. And it's a foreigners in the bus house now because for example, so I have Victor here, but we say for the gigs also from going for the
Oh yeah.
Because he knows them.
So Wolves they has been their project.
Yes, he knows them. He understands their project. You know, but man and for more chance.
And if you bring a Portuguese coach, and just observe what proper football.
Yeah.
Who's a Portuguese in the last night? I remember somebody advised a Ghanaian player. So called Portugal.
Yeah.
Because they all want they have it.
They have it. Yes.
Portuguese coaches are apart from Marino, they want to play.
Yeah.
I know very well. Jose Nkwana, Portuguese near on per boy the two form pass.
I'm just to say pass, but a quick one and Yambo Bibri.
Marino.
Or pass it, but in your Bibri, sir. Not the
but you know, Marino is not noted for that.
So say or passing, you'll be a pass it, but will be passing Bibri. You'll be passing it to a
can't be no. Marino is not noted for that.
Oh
no, he doesn't believe in that kind of football.
It's about resource.
No, then more resource oriented. How to get the resource, not controlling games. And see, that is the news over there. La Liga no item so too. And the Oco League in Swa, Barcelona our 38 points. Atletico Madrid our 38 points. Real Madrid our 37 points. Meanwhile, Barca bought 1 game more than these two teams in now. Barca about 18 matches. Atletico about 17. Real Madrid about 17. And then Barcelona are meeting Atletico Madrid or Munano 38 points. Since Atletico lost to Real Betis 1-0 on the 27th of October this year, Omako 11 matches winning all. 11 matches winning all Atletico Madrid. And I don't remember baby on Bujino. Omo form in their last 11 matches in all competition. La Liga, Champions League and Copa del Rey. And see omo form and I don't remember do I say no. Meanwhile, Barcelona are omo form no aye on and off kakra because they've not been that consistent. Their last league game at home against Leganes, they lost 1-0. Before then, now they are their last but one before that one against Las Palmas, almost 2-1 at home. And Barcelona have lost their last 2 home games in the La Liga. And yet a good sign for Hansi Flick Barcelona. They started very well. At a point in time, no BFC said they are runaway league leaders. League no matter JV based on form. Any points board up money Madrid are not 1 second in team. But Madrid have closed the gap to just 1 point plus so a game in hand or bebo. Atletico are close to almost the same points plus a game in hand or recently the matches between these two teams have been dominated by Atletico Madrid. Last season almost Barcelona home and away. Last 2 seasons almost home and away. This fixture is one that Barcelona have dominated in recent years in the past 2 or 3 seasons. But form now Atletico home with Julian Alvarez, Alexander Solot, Griezmann, and the likes of Gallagher. Now Simeone is in the top form of his life. Born or mobile in the La Liga so too. And this game no a very very difficult one to predict. But I think based on current form, I don't see Atletico losing this game. So too away to Barcelona. Tianko a win or draw, double chance for Atletico Madrid away to Barcelona. Based on current form now, almost so much recently in the Nyama and Shedan Koyi and for more and so so over Premier League in Mudia and the early kick of Aston Villa and Manchester City. Aston Villa Kwenya say ombe sign Man City on the league log, but Aston Villa 25 points. A win
for them moves them to 28. I just said on my quack that Man City and him our leg log no so. Last season, Mr. Okaya, this fixture, City lost 1-0 away to Aston Villa. Say one of those games now, Villa boy almost City and almost Arsenal. Almost share these two teams that also last season and now one of the impressive year Aston Villa year. City confidence at its lowest level. At any point in time, Obiafi said game buying up at the confidence in the back because City needs just one big performance, one big win to get back to their best. Okay, looking upon all they are going through. City have lost 5 games so far in the Premier League. The entire of last season, almost only 3 games in the season. Your boss season in your way, you know. Now City have lost just 3 matches. If you go back to last 2 seasons, your boss season in your way, almost lose 5 games. 3 seasons earlier, almost lose 8. Season in but meanwhile, as at week 17, City have already lost 5 games in the Premier League. Except how confidence is at its lowest when we go Manchester City. But they need just one big performance. The problem they are having, Ruben Dias, Pep I confirm is out for about 3 to 4 weeks. Or say on your problem around 75th minutes against United, but he insisted that he will complete the game. And Acquire West until also out for about 3 to 4 weeks. And centre backs in Kwano, Ruben Dias is out, Akanji is out, Nathan Aiki and so out of these games. But the good news is that Stones are recover. But Osha, quite a person called Bo Josco Valdiono. He likes to play him on the left side. But because of my shortage of Aintino, now in recent games, Obo Josco Valdio as a center defender, which and yet the type that he wants. And anyone was saying there, you better John Stones with Josco Valdio playing as center backs. You know, Stones is coming from injury, another problem for them. And based on how Aston Villa play, that boy, you know, Rogers, you know, he's basically their best player so far this season. So on any day, he's on the carry Villa team. No, Watkins any a very good season, but that boy, you know, John Juan from bench, he comes in and changes the game. The last game he started and scored, even though Nottingham Forest came back and won the game by 2 goals. So I don't see Aston Villa losing this game at home. The Western I say for them no at home no will be a drawing game because City many say side games will be na ube here so okoshe e dey boost to confidence. And you know I am surprised the Pep Guardiola's winless run no ebe to also Olusu 8 games in 106 matches prior to the course, you know. In just 106 matches, no lose just 8 pe. But in 11 or lose 8. You understand Pep's frustration. And also so anymore. Who say on I don't have been to that. Now no times and the coach is now to show me idea pound. Because so show how frustrated Pep is for the number of defeats in our no. No show coach be on the week be no. On say I'm equal and some my that's my draw. But they are okay and everything is fine. So I don't see City winning this game away as Aston Villa. The best for them and some for so draw be now omode accord. Crystal Palace airball Arsenal. A game that last season Arsenal won home and away against Aston Villa. It was 5-0 at Emirates and 1-0 away. Crystal Palace. So I remember that game very well. Odegaard shared the only goal. Emma Arsenal. Along the way, Tomiyasu a red card. But still now Arsenal it me hold up Ama Bono and they 1-0 in their favor. Recent results them to in terms of Crystal Palace financial say epic. In the league, we show more last 6 games or my say you only find 1 defeat against Fulham. But draw me and no more winning me. In their recent results there, Glasner have started getting results for Crystal Palace. I'm so to do stage where Arsenal any results. Baby a league no do no. And where they are, just 30 points, 6 points behind Liverpool. You need to win because Liverpool themselves has a difficult game to play away to Tottenham Space. Tottenham, let me say, coach, Obaso Obobo match like England because I'm a different team when they're playing the big games, you know. But I also want to turn on if you're Arsenal, you want to win against Crystal Palace because Liverpool have a very difficult game away to Tottenham Hotspur to play. Our game anymore. And I don't see Arsenal losing this game. Gabriel is back, Saliba is back. Calafiori is back. Yes, Rice is back. And you know, Arsenal don't have problems. Our guys now more Arsenal team ethic, no. Virtually they are all back in the team. And once again, Odegaard has shown say he is the engine of this team. So Onyene they are Arsenal move.
Now say one man team. Now doesn't say Ama Jalo, Mama United I one man team now.
Oh, so I'm cancel ba.
Okay.
And somebody are laughing at on cancel ba. It is a consistent Sunday na Sunday Odegaard.
Baba one man team.
And so I consistent here.
Odegaard man one man team Saka then.
No, unse Saka no. Odegaard na mano.
Okay.
Unse say be the best of Saka bia na na Odegaard. Sa pass na Odegaard e de mano no. Arsenal team no.
Corner from head send say then.
Oh, say corner na dey. Arsenal. Na me catch you say you can yes, we talk about the how Arsenal are very good at corner, but to the kickers no. Because problem goes here almost no the quality of the kick in the home. And so what the quality of the kick, corner kick from Saka and they can rise. You can't take away how good they are with the kick. Because imagine if you watch United for example, corner. So Eriksen ni game no more United corner enye papa because Bruno Fernandes. Obobia anymore na o ma clear ball no. Eti if you want so we from a corner kicker, the kick must be as good as the one who is finishing the ball. You know, I think everyone is playing his role, but if Tanaka and Odegaard any day in the team, now how he's creating because so far in terms of chances creating there, so far he has been the best in the Premier League so far in the league. And so any day there, Saka and we now operate very well. You got 2-1 win for Arsenal too. It was a game called a game that I was Arsenal share. Now I'm more confidence ever back once again. Man United ever against Bournemouth at home.
Predict Arsenal win at you.
Oh, say me there be
the best 6 weeks in.
Oh, me tired pa.
Oh, Ana in fie.
Tired pa. United ever against Bournemouth ever fee. Me to league table now. Game last season I remember go for we. Ombes and last season. Ombes United 3-0 be fee. Yeah. Me cast again pa last season. Oh, Old Trafford. They won 3-0 against Manchester United. Official league table number 2. There's a possibility. Say United should be say na on a baby on or but official league table now. Arsenal 25 for against Man City. Even if he wins, yes, Obako. United ne Bournemouth on any born or 25 points. United every also got 25 points, but goals difference will help United. Fulham 24, Brighton 24. As a clubs now. Some are meeting themselves or some are playing difficult games. So I must win game for Ruben Amorim and his last as Old Trafford. You have to win that game. You come with me afro kakra. Bournemouth are very stubborn side. They play very well. Semenyo and all those guys when they have their very good games too, they are very stubborn. Too a game that United winning. United must win that game. With me Abuama. Confidence and so okay. And they win for Manchester United. Tottenham at home to Liverpool. Liverpool, yes, so far very, very stubborn. Tottenham not predictable. Last season, he won 2-1 against Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool, and Postecoglou winning match in about 2-1. And he said big games of Bopa, Washington United, Washington City. So far. I'm saying Arsenal share no. It's how are bought in the big games you know. And my game we difficult. But Liverpool have shown themselves too. They are a different team altogether. And I think young for some drawn game be or side game in the moment. But I think if there will be a winner going for Liverpool.
Obed.
So 2 week when some PNC here. You be winner say brebe my look at the Paul Pogba conversation kakra. But and run Bayern Munich board their last game of the year, and that is in the Bundesliga. So to much Leipzig 5-1, and Kenya Husa. But last season Leipzig Bayern Munich home Bayern home be share 3-0. Danny Olmo Emma 3 goals. Na on say Mzoto nka Bayern Munich de nkenye hu say odi omu lead the Bundesliga. Ya na man for time bo abaso bebre. But the two last season under Thomas Tuchel ne asesa nkofo adwen kakra. Emma now if you are doing well for Bayern Munich, you gain a different form of respect. Because Tuchel, almighty Tuchel, last 2 seasons, okay, Dortmund had to fail massively over the last day for Bayern Munich to win. It took an anchors and one fanful. Then, in the second season, first went Timendi because that was for Bayer Leverkusen. Second was for Stuttgart, and Okudi third in the Bundesliga. And Bayer for the plan was simple. They need to come back and get to the top. And I'm also Bayer for make a post on Matro Aura and a company iron in Sassy. Say, fans. I mean, so far they are appreciating what he's doing for them. Platform not set. This is where it gets difficult. Platform bet me asset ya movie. But you won't take advantage of the platform. But in the conversation of Vincent's company, he's taking advantage of the platform. And now, Oma Obia no doubting Ibian or achieve anything super because we'll check a points gap and Leverkusen bebo. And if they win, they'll move to 32. Now points gap now drop about 4. But just the fact that one failing massively. Because I'm out for especially that third, fourth, baby. But in terms of goals scored, and now it's a 5. So we're keeping the culture and we're keeping it active, getting the goals, getting Bayern Munich, that beautiful football, that attacking game, no more total dominance over other teams in the Bundesliga. That is exactly what Opinion and Vincent company. So the story of company for now is when you get the opportunity, make good use of the opportunity because it comes out but once. I'm telling you too, if company in Kasabre will fail and Bayern Munich pamona and Kobesa drop by the Berlin state but now if he can take advantage of the platform maybe next time when you are talking about top managers nearby Bob Vincent company din Eddie Afra all because opportunity ni better or making good use of it. So too the story of Jamal Musiala and Osaye and Ejumani BM. I mean, this season, say unya time. Once because of a City fan, I'm a City fan. The development of Manchester City all started around Vincent's company. Sheikhs would take you over City from Mark Hughes to Roberto Mancini to Manuel Pellegrini. The captain, the man himself, was the big head at the back. City fan from Hamburg. So to buy no defensive midfielder. And during a Carabao Cup, that time no friend. Carlin Cup, now Corey Turiaba Afcon, and he had to slot in as a defender from a defensive midfield, and that was it. And a company could take you over the defender, the centre back position. So he has been part of the City project. So normally I like to watch Bayern Munich after so call. Now so this since we are watching Jamal Musiala. Now I'll come back to the fact that Jamal Musiala and Timian break it through the English national team. When Timian break it through the Chelsea team, Chelsea for be Jan Kwamana ko Bayern Munich. The story ne to say a prodigal son, Mr. Tuo, and a player, baby, I tete no because he spent almost 5 years at Chelsea. Anka baby, a sen can hold bound for so more power. A club friend Chelsea, but at some point, now it's difficult for him to get into the main team. Chelsea be Jan Kwai, but also I try to rewrite the history, and then me assure say forget about the presence of Cole Palmer. And the Cole Palmer, I'm at Chelsea. Every Chelsea fan to some extent can anybody if or sign a Jamal Musiala at age 21 or carry the Bayern Munich team on his shoulders. Can Chelsea fan be anybody? Sen ka branti isi akan Eddie Amo. So to o check it Bayern Munich. From 2005 bana abrantie baako a ne ho nketenkete unfa ball ensusu was Thomas Muller. But Mr. Tuo no ye adwuma ne mo and time a okono ni position go untimi define ni ye. So number 10 o so a number 9, so a winger, who do you? But if it's about getting the job done, they are dear Thomas Muller. I mean, to time was started say or reaching a peak at decline. It was a headache for Bayern Munich. Then they had Jamal Musiala. But to so I Musiala, so why is Thomas Muller pepe? Fear be on your be on the average day. Football fan be a branch here between the 9 diagro. Senior, you traditional footballers, who how more happy and so many be diagro. But he's making good use of his brain. If you watch Bayern Munich, he's the chief architect in the middle. The number 10 row, the bridge between the midfield of Bayern Munich and the attack of Bayern Munich, Ejina Brante Fen Jamal Musiala. So to this season, our 20 goal involvement, that is in terms of goals scored and assist, as a 21-year-older. To in England, wako be man so akwa Jip now he plays for the German national team, and in the national team his exploit is obvious, clear. I'm to Bonabaso pa. Now, and no imagine is I could see Rashford should be say, hey, and Rashford him to actually swatch a power. Because now when you talk about Bayern Munich, he's the soul of the team.
Not Rashford.
But the story of Rashford is still now when you see how some of these young guys, but you're not Ukrainian fan Ukrainian castle. Nipa do dosa na be expect say akola bi say Jamal Musiala ba be je Bayern Munich team na sin na betri so arani the show. You look at someone like Cole Palmer, even Bukayo Saka. Master Sam Kwalei moto omundu 27 years.
But what matter even no mama me aka.
No say normally o share how Bukayo Saka start here. One start here as a pure winger.
That's number 3.
Exactly. Ethiopia who from that time no on fans soon say ye be yina kwa anim ho ama na kwa akodi anim ho aboso se ne wo ye ni say moto what did they make an exactly enya se o nyaade but he's a left back Ateta move no koy and now he's one of the best wingers in the world e ho na me free ba say what check even Cole Palmer moto time o City na ni padodo sen na ehu ni say a year or two or Bobby take you over. Exactly.
No, he was fighting Pep Guardiola. Say, master.
That's how then Rashford he has this belief that he is good. But so be prove actually now on the field. It's a different story altogether.
But Palmer they were proven. But Rashford has also proved it few times.
Palmer started last season. Heroes or Koyams to no free bench ban. One man call for Ancon. Or free bench bad, you know, no. You be porno. Now, man, for the good coach, you know, starting. Into a no BMs to a build empire through the press. His performance is changing the narrative and convo around him. Bono, Ube, you know, coach in the central focus transia. Abranti, they saw starting. Into an unquire interview. But his performance is granting the interview. Same as Bukayo Saka and then Meka Jamal Musiala, so dear. Moto Yahu Lamin Yama
Kobe Menu.
Kobe this season he's been
injuries
consistency in them. But look at the
Ahmad Diallo
signals clear
Ahmad Diallo.
From a forgetting boy to now the new brain in the Manchester United setup. Somebody be how influential game changing movements need be and a amount for expected from Rashford. Now I'm to look at Lamine.
Rashford didn't get to an he's 27 years
at
now.
At this point, he should be rocking shoulders with Salah, Son Heung-min more in terms
when
of
he started the
yes
league
conversation in common now. He did Premier League top wingers in common. So free. But let's see how things will go. So the culture of new managers getting rid of stubborn players. A normal this time. That was the last time I'm a boss.
Okay.
I'm a normal. To show you about the first casualty in Amorim's plan to rebuild the United.
It looks like that.
Yes, about the first one and to how you can bounce back when a coach be cut off from baby our grown also be another story altogether. So to young call a year week kakra Spain kakra na yen share.
May be a woman Marcus Rashford. I think it's a Manchester.
Yeah, Manchester born.
They are not usually a bit calm. They are not as stubborn as our boys now. You warm more certain parts of London.
The stubbornness, But people expect Rashford to take over. And in Kenya Bruno Dini ebo. And I send a United fans and EJ Ahmad when you sound common bio. Kese Rashford bra a discussion kesiya because asem kesi adi papa be free team num, which is yet to do it.
Okay.
So he should get to the field and get the job done. No to Atletico Ejumana Diego Simeone and I think that Nana may start it. Say he's doing a wonderful job for Atletico. I'm out for expecting a lot from him. But I have confronted us as a league now all born. On this side, you know, Omoba Europa will be a two chamomo and they're competing. So he's playing in a mini Champions League in Pudada. Because last season, Madrid energy, yes, since 2005, Barcelona and Team Champions League. But Mr. Since 2005, how many times now Madrid humiliated top teams across Europe? Since 2005 now, under that MNS, Messi, Neymar, Suarez, and Luis Enrique, the Rakitic Beshemu, because that time now Xavi, Emre Kakra, so when you Busquets, Rakitic, now when you Iniesta, that front shape, no, Barca de Koje, you know. From then, you who Barca be brisa. But after that, we've still seen Madrid. So to these two teams, Barca and Madrid, the moment Bakube failing in the Champions League, all effort straight to the league. It's Atletico Madrid, Diego Simeone is in a different battle of his own. Battle with two European giants in one league. Our target is that every season they should remain competitive. They don't go down. And a honor or then into a fairly crabby Europe. Now league in the end so that is being classified as a failure. But Atletico Madrid ending the obstacle in front of them. So the keeping throughout this time. I'm out for complaining about the salaries. I'm out for complaining about the signing. Because Atletico Madrid, Mr. Two, they also buy power. But even if he's not able to get the results, they believe in his project. As na ibi ma tete beboa. Because league no so born so too on ya kese for neighbor. But this season, after the investment, especially going in for a player like Julian Alvarez, Motos about Chelsea before Conor Gallagher from Chelsea, Ed Nicoshe in Finfin Hobby. So far, Wama signals now are clear and it's an issue of consistency. It's still early days yet, but consistency to move on. And the consistency can start from matches like these games against Barcelona. Fortunately, there's no Lamine Yamal for Barca today, but there's Dani Olmo. The presence of Olmo gives Barcelona a different vibe. And I'm sure no Obisa Rodrigo De Paul. Barca and Finfiono, one have been Fermin Lopez, Pedri, more in the middle. But Atletico did a different form of aggression and a better game. So I'm looking at the young Barcelona midfield setup, with the exception of Olmo, taking Olmo out, the two behind Olmo. How aggressive number to sustain a intimidation Atletico Madrid they buy into the game. A idea about Mr. Two Meshe Pay. Now, Pau Kubasi, Inigo Martinez against former Barcelona, some player, one of the flops a course of Barcelona after someone try someone replacing Neymar. That is Anton Griezmann. No, Julian Alvarez. The last time I think there was a discussion said one particular player City and team replacing her contributed to their troubles. Julian Alvarez. So too, he had a slow start. Spain. Almost best 7 matches. No, assist, no, goal. But now the story is quite different. He is a settled man for Atletico. And the potential now man for him say what Alvarez more. Now Nkomani said City is so rich in terms of squad options to the extent that they have another forward. A possible say about 15 Premier League teams obetime straight, you know. He's now trying to justify that in the his own countryman, the team, Diego Simeone, another Argentine team on Oswako. And I'm looking at how they can stop this too. It's going to be an interesting part of the convo. Robert Lewandowski, Rafinha, the soul of the Barcelona attack. And Diego Simeone Befaso to neutralize them will be very, very important. The experience of Robert Lewandowski in matches like this, to tame him. Edding pass over finding ways of stopping him. Barcelona this season, one particular thing on use they are excellent offside traps. In the last 4 matches, surprisingly, teams are starting answers to that, especially the movement of the forward. So Griezmann and Julian Alvarez will to Barcelona and against us yes offside trap, and I'm telling you, say these boys will skip it and they'll find their way through because Atletico Madrid bought a very quick transition game. Last time I'm sure I'm gonna rouse us Adam so too. Surprisingly, 3 passes, 4 passes, no matter do have. Griezmann is an excellent requester. On check ball, no, he can score, he can create, he can distribute, and he can do the magic at any time. Or some of the experience. No, so I'm going for a straight draw in this game. I think at the end of the day, either a 2-2 or 1-1 scoreline, and a BPM. Because on paper, looking at the key battles, you know, but to me, who say one side be a total advantage over the other side when it comes to this particular match. Villa City, Mr. Tournament de Manuesi. Folding Oyerepa this season. Oyerepa. He's out of the picture. I mean, last season Premier League best player. A different story altogether. Savino no Bayern, so to first game on it, Kukurea a Chelsea game no. My man phone the vibe of Riyad Mahrez. After that, no, it's a different story altogether. You huni be. And Ellen Haaland is not getting enough supplies. Remember that beast mode, no, what me activate. It's a city attack, no. Mrantia gum paper, so some bit me starting in Mrantia. I'm looking at how I'm betting a punish Unai Emery team, no. Then the middle of Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Mateo Kovacic. Age is an issue with this particular midfield. If it's about the intelligence, there and can problem. If it's about control, and problem. But Sir Pep Guardiola counter press, you know, where as soon as possible a team will lose ball, he wants it back. This midfield lacks it. Kyle Walker, Mr. Two, can Papa Mu Esenka Sabri no on your starter. It was City team because he's not the Walker that we know. I mean, a lot of issues. The story continues, though, too. I see a win for Unai.
Okay. Hey, Sam.
So I see it.
City will lose again.
I see City said the tradition will continue. But United against Bournemouth. As a coach in Santuaso, I saw to me a BB. At home, the identity and run Najo around bed 12. To not hear a repeat of a Spurs game, you know. And in as much as shot Ahodwa United face your drop, you know, it looks like there's an easy way of splitting the United team. Still, now short now, so to first no move facing a drop it. Because first now United team allow opponent within a space of about 10 minutes, no more creative 3 quality chances against you. Which I'm again against Crystal Palace. That was a directing hand to how our Palace creative. Yes, United were playing most of the game, but chances now Palace creating with ease. Sadia now drop, but still, it looks like on fixing here. I mean, Lisandro Martinez too. He's not the butcher now, man for butcher now, no, but no. I think after the injury, you know, Obeye BB against. Yes, after the injury. But now, so to us, you can't really trust him. That Oya look like a time bomb.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah, I said, yeah, look like a time bomb. Lenny Yoro give
Lisandro Martinez.
Yeah, Mr. Two.
Looking like a time bomb.
Also, you take a time bomb. Now, say, unim time a better. As you said,
Lisandro, we don't make mistake. Lisandro.
Sana say,
he doesn't make mistake.
Oh, Mr. Two, if you've been watching him, he's a suspect. You can't be that comfortable with Lisandro.
Oh, okay.
Also, Sadia na Eric Tian person here with Anthony ne crossfield passes no and na dey odema mad no and the idea is part of Lisandro, especially time I know Ayas with Anthony or Divo Benku no asoma both Anthony hura not the 9 no and I'm so not 9 away china control no the SC form no and now he's not able to do that. But against Bournemouth I say United team is form. I mean, you need this win to boost the confidence of the team. Yes, watch the City. But I all know how struggling City go through. To check here, the last 4 games, United lose 3. In Komaya Dinano, last 4 no, United lose 3. And it cannot continue like this. So the game against Bournemouth, it should be a win for Man. In all competitions, yes.
But the league is not like that.
Take away the Europa League. If you take away the Europa
No, why are you taking it away?
So let's look at England. Let's look at matches in England. The last 4 matches.
Look at the league and
in England. Also, we never count.
FA
Cup never count. Carabao Cup never count. So he need to come back again and then.
Cameroon 9 years. Why winning 7 draws and losing? How many matches has he played so far? Lost 3. He has drawn 2 games.
Yeah.
Ipswich. And I know he's drawn just once. Or say prison, no. No, say
Bodo Glick.
No, say league. So he's won.
He's not only one.
You didn't know.
We're winning 4 now.
Would have been won 2 minutes for. Why winning by 3?
In all competition, he has won 4.
Yeah,
in all competitions.
Yeah. City, Pleasant, Everton, and Bodo Glimt.
Yeah.
Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, and Tottenham.
Do we see Tifrima?
So in 8 matches,
Everton 4. Everton Oguamo 4.
You are right.
So in 8 matches, 4 wins, 3 defeats, 1 draw. A win percentage of 50%.
Yeah.
Good for the start. Still in the
it's good
in the honeymoon period. Sometimes the new manager bounce. The new manager bounce. They say more than this, dear, but
City is only a boy you.
To assess it. It's just all.
Presents only a po.
On said.
His handwriting it was apart from Everton. The other wins have been
shaky. Has been shaky. Let's see.
And losses Nibi has also been like that. It's
Arsenal,
no, Arsenal, yes. The
Arsenal
point that he's been playing well.
Yeah.
Olusuku, but on Chas says Ten Hag Jano. Everyone say Jamin and Bibi. But Ten Hag,
the materials, if you have the
materials he left for him.
Ten Hag is about getting the best out of these players.
Ten Hag never inherited players like this.
No,
it's about getting the best out of the
players now. You need to put them together. Yeah. But so when player for player, one by one, United teams need to be brainy players in Germany. No, you cannot mention 2 teams in the Premier League or more quality chain United today. They are how to put them as a unit for them to function.
Confidence to play and.
Because let you know about it. Yeah, Omubaya in Nimo, Bayern yet, no, them, yeah.
No, but at least you saw him.
No, yeah, who Lentina make a quality, no. Mazrai Bania, I am too quiet here. Yet, Ugati, your excellency. Yet, Zegzi. And Tina has a quality there. Ten Hag, Janibi.
It's understanding there.
So, Ten Hag left him well.
Oh, a beautiful Sharanya, but
Onana is okay. Mazraoui is fine.
Yes.
You show Nenio to them as a 3 on Eno Crano. Portugal or the Nico. He's playing well.
That is the only problem I have. I mean, watch your games in the year. We need a lot of balls in a very good position. But
okay, center backs.
Oh, then
there's no. May also say there are 2 teams in the Premier League. Omuye so spoiled for choice in terms of centre back.
So no on the options,
all options. Yeah. Midfield, Ugarte. England's number 8 could be Manu. Bruno. Ericsson. You not almost squad. Bruno. Ahmad. Ahmad. Hoyland. Ganacho, Puskas Award winner. United was squad. But you didn't see that thing.
I think United must pick a win in that particular game.
Against Bournemouth.
Yeah. Home game them too.
But it's ready to run.
Home game there as Sometymer form.
Na Premier League for you say home the home be here. No home never thing but
yeah, a new coach now ba. Apart from an identity no. Say a big club nko a eso ma fear factor na e wo fie no esa baba. Okay. And also ade ba kon expect you. Even if that way is not going well. And so started because there's that fear factor. Maybe a trim na can't Old Trafford on. So what is Old Trafford? I'm so too. We am show.
Okay.
So that is what I'm also expecting from the manager. Say gradually, that fear factor and back when you are moving to Old Trafford. United home dear that thing need to become especially in the first season. Oh dear, first season, that signals, JB are 3, be 3, be 4. Now after you say United,
better pressure. And you're mattering for a ball move.
Oh yeah, so now start
to feel and the Dramani can disappoint Ghanaians.
Team, one of the teams are in terms of preparation.
Yeah. When you a lot of time to prepare for this game qualifiers. Whilst clubs were complaining, Onunya the last because Onya he has a boys more days than even teams in more to train with them. And in terms of preparation, what things they did enough time. So since Ghana start a coming to qualification stage, I qualify back up. Nti a chair say yes, I say yeah, groom to cause your call first one 209 near more qualifiers. And your co-final Congo share. Second edition 2011, I'm more qualifiers in Sudan and you film group stage. The third edition South Africa in 2014, I'm more qualifiers and your co-final. But after then, I started saying about qualifying in 2016. Ivory Coast, it's on 2-1, I'm going to share 1-0 or the away go a year free. Then in 2018, Burkina Faso you go 2-2 Mekai Sadiq Adams and Gideon Waja and say good my ewo Burkina Faso. Then they say real mokra. So you start the game now 30 minutes no much 2-0 Bayara. Yet him akwanye ye 2-1 no mu ye free mu ye kwetna fi na ma so konedu. 2020 ma so konedu na Yakobo 0-0 ewo Burkina. If you say wie ayi na kotokochi you fan say Zebu we baba yara bobo 90 minutes goal ambo and the referee dey same say 4 or 5 minutes to so baba yara if you say dey nye ntie ko penalty senka ya hwese betima ya 90 plus 4 panyan Zerbu ashe 1-0 qualify ko eti the last edition and e bo qualifiers and we were able to sail through for ya and also quarter final stage and Nigeria e 2-0 a year free mu eti you see how in Nigeria no man and say no almost at from the other national teams no Nigeria team share chan 2-0 year free. Eti Nigeria is a top opposition. The last edition one is sure qualify call the defenders in Algeria Nigeria quarter final. You know, at this stage Masoud Didi Dramani he can't disappoint Ghanaians based on the preparation when you are preparing this team. And at least there's a lot of quality in there. Some of them was 6 players. That's why their game has been postponed this weekend for them. Was 6 players and they can or match the alpha. Some people are complaining say they don't understand why the top leaders in our league anymore second Go Stars ain't even a single player our squad anymore. But it's possible say be the one that you see say your best our Go Stars no. And the fact that we have first or second entry say your player is best or is capable of playing there. And you know that argument in the I don't like going there because some of them are in the first, or money second, money third, but they have 6 players in there because coach in the field say at that position or share or money won't say or my idea or pick you more. And I guess Nigeria, I'm not more China or across Stadium. Masoud Dramani must guess at that result. But one interesting thing or two, yes, that's about qualifiers no. Your away game there any problem. I fear no problem. And this is what the manage so say away games no. O share Ivory Coast yes we only lost 1-0. You free because Ivory Coast be share we go wa say. And you free. The 2 years I about Burkina ni no away we didn't lose. Et you say our away games in there no problem. But where teams ni you free fie Ghana I say. And China say against Nigeria they have to win and make sure say Nigeria will not score because Africa they are still using that way go. We say that's when our way go no we film. But we are still using that way go. O man shower o ko honum na e be the amount no let's reach the team war. Let's hope say the man Chelsea coach Boadu and the other guys no e betimi amass up na omo enya very good score line we must can leg no and so I a mere formality and so Eddie Amaya has a folk a bounce back after their defeat in Kumasi here. Chelsea by 3-1. Bodu was not on the bench. I think she's not on the bench because she's still with the national team or prepare for it. But I'm saying recently, House of Folk, a team that I'm saying mobile against Chelsea and should I need for more. So last year, I'm going to one of those games now a boy mama or more league Nikamuno, a more shake and this is in House of Folk winning by 3-1 against them. No? So too, it's something that another it was a good performance. Hamza scored. Boateng came from bench and also scored. Now Oshe Collinson was a judge man of the match yesterday. It was a game no more. It's in all Chelsea one or two chances be enough is they could have scored, but Abante and Bobono, Bibi and Bobo and 1-on-1 against goalkeeper and how he missed that chance. Ojenhua on Chelsea. A team drew star stage where they are. So to Dobby answer the ball has about to say Omotimi enya such a score. But this season has share 3 goals. The highest they've scored 2. Almost a medium 2-0. And I'm course a younger person so 2-0. Sorry 2-1. Then became United and so almost 2-0. And he has this season now they were yet to score more than 2 goals in the season. And yesterday almost 3 against Boko Haram Brokum Chelsea. I think you can't take anything away from House of Folk. Say for that result now against Brokum Chelsea. Now league log now after playing yesterday he has moved to 5th with 22 points. Chelsea the games in because so how the league's table no will look like after this weekend round of games. And then most of the games in there because with the exception of Mediama game, they are in there because Namia Adoma and the Premier League. Kotoko away to struggling Dreams FC. Last season, Dreams Kotoko away. I remember that game very, very, very well. Almost Kotoko 2-0. Theater of Dreams war. And I almost Kotoko 1-0. And so Baba Yara Sports Stadium. It was a very good goal from Abrante Feno Aziz. Now, was it a free kick or long? It's just a very long distance. And Aziz HS our goal Baba Yara Sports Stadium. I handed Dreams FC that 1-0 win. And see at Tuba, Dreams I started pick it up after a very poor start. Games, a lot of about 5 or 6 games without a win in the Premier League. They are picking because in their last 5 games in the Premier League, Omo lose just 1. Mabo draw 2, and Omo win 2. Omo ko share vision 1-0 away, 1-0 against Mediama, and but their last league home game Omo boy in the Premier League, Carrera won there 1-0, and it's for Dreams season now. So to Dreams FC so far, they've not been that good. Ewo Tuba Honum since moving there. Because so far, for my games now, my boy, I was 2 bonum names. So, to offer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. And Dreams FC abo, I was Tuba this season. Or more, about 5 Tuba because some of them are Accra before they move to Tuba. So they play some matches at Accra Sports Stadium. Then on number 5 Tuba. More we need just 1 game Tuba. That was that 1-0 against Dreams FC. Omo 2-2 with Heart of Lions Tuba. Nations Eshomo 1-0 Tuba. House of Folk Enombo 0-0 Tuba. Dreams Onomo Share Mediama 1-0 and a Karela Shomo 1-0. And over Dreams FC season am so too. They've lost 2 already at Tuba and not to any side to Nations and Karela. And if you are Kotoko, now at this stage you have to take advantage of how poor Dreams has been at Tuba. And no one fire. Yes, a bit me far at a point in time. But so far, Dream season, no. And a woman mon at Tuban in young fire. But on the other hand, you will also be worried about Kotoko form, especially on the road recently. Yes, I'm question the Stars. And you think say, they can continue from there. But you'll be more worried based on the players that Kotoko are going to miss in this game. 1, Kotoko are going to play with that a natural left back. And then whoever plays there will be a makeshift left back. I'm starting to see no. Meaning say this boy of free so at remind Kote is available. And to share so too their dreams right back on them. Ubenya Kote and Lord Amwa. And one of them next call left side on them so too because only national left back today Kotoko. There's no lateral left back. It's Matigane. Back on so Aji 3 Lucas. And there's no one to play left back there for Kotoko. And in attack, the man who has scored the most goals for Kotoko this season, no, and also our national team, and you know, he also be missing action. But all day, yes, Saka is available. Vini Mbappe is now fully fit. You can start. And Peter Aqua, after coach on the sideline for some time, we saw him against House. He played very well. And at least any more games or two, Obetman started Peter Aqua, Saka Dauda, and Vini Mbappe. Now, Omen say LED attack Rama Kotoko. It's anymore the yes, even though you wish Amua's absence will be a big one because the goals he has given Kotoko in his absence is a big problem. But Samian say we know about me, I'm a bibi Kotoko bibi or two no. Now Omodianya because they have to take advantage of how poor Dreams has been at Tuba. 5 games, well, only 2, about draw 2, we need just 1. Oh, Tuba, so they are not very new among fire. And to also qua and many are any fire will take advantage of how poor they've been out to Bono, knowing your results at the alcohol. Any an easy game for Kotoko based on how baby are freeba and Dreams how they are struggling. No, they wouldn't want to lose at home again to push them back our leg log. So it's a game that lose more of a drawing game for me. So too, and me say a bit my draw. I don't see Kotoko winning and Dreams also winning. And it's more of a drawing game for me. Two ball no between United and so any Kotoko.
Right, thanks. Between Dreams
sorry, any Kotoko.
So bad.
You too. Coach Didi Draman any excuse be. Because lead here, I want to believe say Washimu pa because we drop players so goalkeeping department we drop Frederick Kasare. Right back or not drop Ayashikwe of Great Olympics. Nes or Sonne so say Kelvin or CSCB has at the point not can squad now Frey you know. Later or CSCB ebe free team no mubi. Ubenya Wahid Fuseni Neymar of Inswatremai to also coach in a drop no. Dauda Saka coach in drop no. Initially, not Justice Blay eka list of players of from later Blay or drop no. Say league na one Fred Lord Amoa, one Fred Patrick Esiedu, the 2 right and left of Kotoko. One Fred Abloa, that means you've gone in for the best. Okwe Nimwa Hamza Isa of Hard to Folk and Rams to 2 coach no. A drop no to on so can squad no to coach now a drops bar when your time try all the players Emmanuel Mafu of Ediana or not at the point not a top scorer in the league and sana chaute move to them so to or freno later or drop Mafu yes why players no because if you called about 70 players now son swa baba banka cranes so to why
and the final qualifier
to 26 players you are afraid them to you will GDS say washomo and you are going in for the best mobile here Jumano at the amount Benjamin Asare appear Kubi and a year Kofi Mensah of Nations women the 3 goalkeepers. I won't be surprised or the housekeeper never or the Asare never I won't be surprised though. Samate Samuel Tete ever right or and or the Kamara Dean of a year Midiama. So to from what I'm picking, or be a Kamara Dean the best started or a year right side. Also Kamara Dean so time a Blasters players ni prepare ni Niger Bono or be Bobby. So to wire Rasta bis and a body be baby. Also be Bobby. Left horn bear Isaac Affo. I mean Samates player or call Blasters near the end moves or be born ahead of Sulemana Abdullahi ene Francis Aqua obebo Isaac Afo, possibly based on what is happening. Center back no or options Ali Mohammed Accra Lions, Razak Simpson Nations FC, Ebenezer Alban and a Heart of Lions. Yes, probably Alban ne Simpson 4 and 5. Now Hafiz Ibrahim Obebo Hafiz ahead of Abdul Karim of Nations. Wanya betro Manuel Mante so Midiama wo but maybe a Mante will be on the bench. They say wash him pa. Anyway, yeah. Emmanuel Entry
blend, no?
Emmanuel Entry, Derek Forjomo, maybe you bet me my former medal train. Maybe who Hafiz.
I know about a lot of friendly matches.
Almost about matches, yes. Hafiz Entry Forjo bet me I am medal or possibly anything can happen. Maybe a bit my Emmanuel Mante. What I say? I likely say Albert Tamu Abebo and a captain no Basake Holy Stars. Isaka. I think I had them. Yakubu Isa or no Basake Holy Stars. Likely so also best start captain them too. So definitely he will start. Maybe a Jerry Free and Albert Amua LED attack. No. And I mean, he has no excuse. Forget about how solid the Nigerian team is. This is the best of the best. He had options. Oshe Bebiani go stars goalkeeper now. Emmanuel Kubi, excellent. Lawrence Osei of Heart of Lions, excellent keeper. Anyway, they are one thing and how they call. So you cannot come out with any excuse. Attack. A team that drops Hamza Isadie, it shows you the options are available. Because Wafa Jerry Free, Albert Tamwa Chawote of Nations, and Abdul Karim. Sorry, Abdul Mohammed of Swatreman. Next, what was Otuo Acheampong? So it's about results, and there can't be an excuse of I don't know the players, because now we need more money na afraid baby, you know, and I'm a training na what's on so I be do this level. So I'm expecting the Galaxies to give us a good scoreline. Nyame adoma question that Didi is an experienced manager. Moto from Kotoko, where we are the various national teams, I call the blasters, propers, and assistant coach. One Chris Hutton Juma. So Bibi Kakra. Now yes, he has a lot of experience. Oh, okay.
He played
average.
He played for Roadmasters.
Oh, okay.
There's all kinds of Roadmasters.
Hey, okay.
So that's a team that did you meant for.
Any I'm fat.
But as a coach, I think he's fine.
So maybe a Maxwell and Timian, he need to get it done for us, because I don't think in recent times tragedies how do I to the senior the male team, you know. So now we are going to AFCON, and for the first time in almost 20 years.
Let's hope that Black Stars for spirit to be come also.
Because when you're Samuel Buadu, who has also been around the Blaster, the local league, it's also in boys CB. But don't remember Kramiri Free Steven Amankona. Amankona is also there.
Amankona owns that.
Likely to start.
Amankona.
Yeah, Amankona. Amankona is like last season he was the top scorer in the Ghana Premier League. Oh, he's likely to start. Everything is possible.
Amankona proves to go or chasing go.
But I think the Galaxy one or more trusting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yes. So
some word is so to go to be how to use
Johnny Didi, they must get down and get their job done. Sunday, no excuse. We are going to discuss the good performance of the Galaxy and pay any other story contrary to that. Now, I heard the games, and now 90 minutes I was watching out to folk, and first thing first. Omun look like a team and no lose to Kotkone has match. Also, so Kotkone has match, you know, yeah, teams be lose who are or this invincible pressure be you see it around the team. Especially yesterday now, the man himself, Kelvin Osei was the captain of Arsenal Folk in the absence of Benjamin Asare. Once Asare what Galaxy in Tino, Shaibu Schwab, the Omko free Wafano on the bed. I was a Kwesin Ketia was on the bench, and now Obo Amufa and Osei no form of pressure. The only issue was they were exposed on certain occasions. Highline, Emma Chelsea phone calling some ball passes between ABB defense, and that was the only problem. But in all those occasions, keeper was quick out of his line. No, or yeah, no bigger for Emmanuel Sapon. Say Sapon the ball ebe to atenemu, and has had a good start. No to enra Salim Adams and Seminum. You sure say danger man ba obe wura mu pa nyame adoma Monday. I no because Salim was not even part of the first 18. The news says ya Salim asono. I no credit because na first 18 on county new Adubiase boy no. Another new Adubiase boy in Alfred Ramsey, and so to another the first goal. Edema I had to focus. So a player about Abdul Salam Betana Wakano was I say the boy is a brilliant chap as has for you soon born now on him born and yes sir and you soon. It would team no man running your first goal. Edema had to focus and then Rasono none person focus on Hamza Kakra because Hamza Kotokobo has new year no. Now Hamza James so called Galaxy so to news about so I'm Kwanso and man who's a debby on cast squad no Hamza Isa. Tinam said psychologically it be any effect on him, but that was not the story. And now yeah Jumane kama it make sure say or the ball no to net Mudiama had to fuck. Hamza was also on the score sheet, brilliant goal. Hansana a year Kwabena Boatin so Ediba Akukan Edema a year had to fuck. So all in all, it was a good game from coach Efena Abubakar Watara. House of Folk played well. Chelsea was a stubborn side, but not stubborn enough to do any form of damage.
But you know, on Salim Adams or 3 yellow cards.
Okay.
And you know, another one or 3 yellow cards. Also, or pick a yellow card against Kotobo. You know, 2 that.
You better shame because there's a news of
3 yellow cards
suspension. Wow. About one thing.
After say,
oh, say you better check other matches now. Say this week.
I will go check the password.
No, better check other matches. Next match. No, because it's danger by.
Maybe like a settle as
so on say
all 3 yellow cards. No, as I'm not that.
Matthias here. But I'm 25th.
And punishment.
25th is a match.
Who's that going with you?
About what is happening now? There's the news out there. Means what here? Say after the game, there was an issue and the coach to some extent has suspended Salim.
And just as some man
cannot emphatical.
So they
so it clarifies that, but we still say if indeed there is something like that, because one or the other has so I'm missing an absence because of Ramsey.
About my own in China, Musami, but some may say the next week. But say, say, be out suspension.
Yellow cards, but
Baba Muzati German, Utia British. Oh, Ghana saying, Salim is on suspension due to card accumulation. Okay. Tinam Visa settles.
Okay,
and ask
yellow against Mediama.
And now just suspend. And accumulation is suspension at you.
I didn't see a suspension.
Let me go to on the Uti Massam Nia. Make say, somewhat a double thing. To team. It's a best shim Yamea Doma. Okay. Monday. To Miss Amcassia best shim by Monday near shim. To get to the bottom of it. So if the news is coming,
I'm going
to ask them no. Maybe a comfortable
suspension. We know.
And I
suspend on fans. Conan is one every.
Okay. So, to a bad good game for her to good game for her. I mean, yesterday they played well. Hamza Isa especially. I was okay with Hamza, the modern ball boy. I mean, how am I neutralizing? Okay, so that made me.
Abaza checking the over, but men start any investigation on Monday. No, but Monday men on a danger. I'm going to them.
Go to the other radius. But then has just some more options. Especially through Force Collinson. I was happy for Collinson. One said position no boni nye position e type bonk of wabaso. Sa number 6 one. But now he was the man of the match. And now people also speaking for either Ramsey, say Ramsey so no, the man of the match. But to Esibe is a different boy altogether. And now me share bona no bona to yeah, I say
solid
and your man can say you play Bianca after the game in sema corner hono. Say Osaje captain Samba and Crab.
Yona is a solid defender.
And one come here so
Yona has a full and Kotoko.
I don't
want.
The ba has bobo matches people make mistakes. But say no.
And the
nini ho sa. Ba Kotoko de na ye ni ho. But yesterday I was okay with him.
What's your
I was okay with him with the performance. Kotoko game in there. Kotoko game no excuse. This about results.
Zito you know.
Some say Kotoko.
I've been over.
Yeah.
Or that's all result.
The Open League didn't know we want any other.
And you said to Kotoko no can say Obana the excuse be a best or question. End of story. Yeah.
Zito Zuni excuse.
Obi any excuse. So Zito see Obesha Kotoko. He had an extensive interview or explaining how he's going to beat Kotoko. So we want to see how that will happen. Dreams or issues.
Kotoko new. Nam Josezito or Kotoko new. Now on Jamayeno
yeah to me and sha. When Shama in a Juma house of Fukuda.
Nazo Kotoko why your mother.
It is a careful house in here. Me come be no. Ya no am na kasa na pem na kasa say.
Onen kasa wu.
Zito. Oh, oba. Oji to the program we what here ba.
Phones oba pa papa. Phones on kasa. Mama your number no.
Da be ba sa dem kan no pet ma since ya kwa come on in there.
So ba ti form na ba.
And to Kotoko based on training court in a ball left. Now Lord Amo about right. Samba ne ablo 4 and 5. Now when ya Kamara will still be imposed. Babaya Andrews in team menu Justice Blay middle 3. Elvis Cheba for Awuchi. Peter Aqua and Asaka Dauda. Front 3 for Asante Koroko. This is the possible 11 of Asante Koroko. I share him say coach.
Omom say has in the room.
Yes, Omom say has no about 9.
Hey, send you.
Changes near
and they do
Lions boy on show the mean
Lions
send that and there's that
somebody na chia Lions everyone pa nation for the
everyone pa
last week for numbers
last week 9 last week Kamara Lord Amwa Ablo Samba Blay in team Yaya Saka and Peter Aqua, the boy on the screen. It changes near Albert Amwa.
Peter Amidu Aqua.
Yes, changes near Albert Amwa for Awuche for Albert Amwa based on training. Now, suspension, a yellow card accumulated for Patrick Esidu.
Okay.
In team, you two, there's a court beba.
Because Sudan is your come on.
And they say that
smart.
I class say, Kwame Poku Mbobi. Kwame Poku Kotkonyan register. The combo say Kwame Poku bet me about a Go Stars match. That is on Tuesday.
Only a moment do couldn't maintain his angle for you.
Yes.
And the second round was crying.
Unfortunately, I have some Albert Tamwa Go Stars match and so on Samba.
I didn't.
So I'm about Sunday now. Go Stars matching is on Tuesday. It looks clear, but say Ghana match near the following Sunday. 28.
Oh, Ghana.
Oh, Nigeria.
Also, my boy,
so Ghana bebo Sunday. Timinim so me release players no.
I also remember
on Tuesday and Wednesday. No matter to Akwa Nigeria. I don't see how that will happen. But El Go Stars, then there's the advantage of Kwame Poku's return, which Coach Marquez Studio said he's ready anytime, any day. But at the end, to Cheba for Awuchi. When he starts to take advantage. So far,
okay.
Strikers never and one take advantage. Then when Timmy Hunuswa.
About so na mama nye we nwie. Ene ye happy birthday born one wanya de we on this Mr. Victor Dami say a friend of Alaha CEO of Home of Alaha Enterprise Victor Dami if in a year Mrs. Odami and all workers are more Home of Alaha Enterprise Home of Alaha Enterprise. I remember here papa be so 1 week teteno here papa be so 1 week wa Accra Daniel Kofi Nsuapem Opom yeta friend Japan ene ewo Dean Foundation School mama here ni Diok Foundation School Ablekuma Farm Milk Block Factory Farm Milk ono mo ya na ne 1 week Daniel Kofi Nsuapem Opom eke Japan into Nyanria no akodo 21st December 9 AM o ma sha sha Abbas yente we na fe
ya the way so paper ni ni so kaka
Alezo aso chia
me jini so pa
Alezo akeo
asi ya won tan chia me
chia o se last week the mama na ni je
ye man na ni je ye ya ro woni mo no na ni je nyeza Alezo ete abake o mi wi am ho na
eno esi Yona mabo Yona
di esa pa fun kotokona azu
Yona man of the match Yona
kotokona azu onye Yona ndi kotokona azu ezere ye hu Yona ndi duruwa ebe hu di ebe
Chief Executive Officer na MD Bosome Frehu Rural Bank was ohel the friend of Paul on Mr. Paul can even say no Paul dia me hwe no Paul ye kotoko Bosome Frehu ye oni Bosome Frehu we man say udru so na Accra road dia otra o be kan kokonongo a baby left on me ibi no rem right say and as after using as a Bosome Frehu so far dance aswa oboase so a urem se bojo sango
okay bozango
sa side ho nyina no e na wo fa so ayi Dr. Mensa Krum okro say ko wan krum omo eye me pekro bebre wona nkama bobodi a kiro ba me de wo de akra na nkra na otako enti before konongo no kro no wona e for say ba bia say yes a fish so farm bi on chen on
Canada right
Canada right call right e call Bosome Frehu
if you want na we call cement factory on
very good hands na be call for no factory bi no ma business south side ho nyina bojo sango Bosome Frehu go be kan me capitals this year Rural Bank was Asaf Market headquarters was Asaf Market okay
also we na we junior also the one Canada American base
me hwe no for said the post tie ne de dia
obe junior
also we obi atim so we
because there was also the customer said American base visa stamp above visa so
na na go be na ma visa ndimi nko
yeah ma visa o you suspect so me di ya kan say ye chia manager no pai nso so hwe ya chia no eti di ya kan say house of folk di akogu nura 4 goals na PM on the 90 minutes mazo foku ji mo 3 na shey ana bekum Chelsea so omoso je ba kon e de shey ti wie na azo foku a she 3-1 ye gidi ye se eye be won e beto ya ha no se hosa ko ye ni subira kan fa sampamba ti azo foku supporters e nya bo 3 se di esi ye team no
true kotoko fan true kotoko fan
okay ya no chia mi amahwe ni yanza no majeso enti ya kan say ya bedo obiase obi obu amankunim die ni ba e bia ya da se
including Yona
we onye Yona ni die we
was from capital Asiwa thank you that's all be correct ya man for that's it
so say we junior we onya botre na me ado e bo match wi amande na ba o asafu de say ya mba be kira no na ya se de nema besi akwafa eti ye de yaka yesi ye ni baabi efiri ni ni baabi ye duru ni baabi aye koda bia no ho ba ne ye bo na de so me ye nwanwan se de ye players no so drop wo national teams no sometimes we begin one won tiase we begin one won tiase e wiase advantage ni wiase a kabra yesu konya lazo so ni pa wu kromo ne nipa wu kromo so mata ka chen so wa akwada fugu amu ne nipa wu ti biase advantage go ye ni start football Ghana ha na Ghana mai and ye national team sia ye players mom na ye pi omo to anwam sani ma dia so
asem de ade
sani ma dia so
la go to tede
sani ma dia so
ozi yesu ko nyan lazo
ko nyan lazo nipa wu kromo
mega no bi kura wu edene ya de go o ti ate e ti biase advantage o usano
o pasa que gente masa what is Jesus oha
oni na buzu apanyo masa nyawo ho
na wona me ba o so wa dan fuku wa mu so nipa wu kromo advantage o biase yan ye start ball e players ya wa yi o ma free national team na players o do ma kwa shem ya be sira o mu adie bia ye ni wiase bia na advantage o mu se so me what is see when the former president go for ba ko stand MP e won ni kwanzo ezu a de ba de ba to
o be ko ejam ko
ni advantage
o wiase
na say ye na so folk no flate o mu yi free football
advantage o
ho eti be sira o mu ye place no mu yi o mu free national team we very very careful the football ye starting ba bi and abedu ba bi na ko wie ba bi amza dey so o drop Zamza uchakin last year this year goes so and what they can won na bebe or come 20 something
and as what say
and no should go because so far as your board if you are taking decision we leaders if you are here no management technical team players sana national teams so coaches no call no mo yade anya o se ka kire wo mo because board na ye ni nyina na ye wo ye na ye be hu enye be hu enya di sem nyam kom hye
Jesus play bi anim
akaba ba ko asem yenu
e na say na say teams no doso
a teams no doso e say ni place doso e wo say ni place doso
e
o bia
na go
football Ghana
so no ko to ko boy o mo se o nti
eno ni hwe
se no ga on
dabi nya ni hwe nya ko to ko na
se do ka se mo na ma chepa
nya bon nya de ball ba Ghana
sa
how so nya de ball ba Ghana said you nim say England for the ball by size so the Ghana and the buy
eja go to go
eja na 1911 and 1935 dey na yi 1911 and 1935 ma na yi hwe yi se de che go to go hwe yi se de che o
Zack sanity
say
no let the ball back Ghana
no
1911 1935
no the back
what the back champion the back
o say Hearts is not the oldest they are the oldest existing club but they are not the oldest club in Ghana
man history why are the oldest club
oh
was it one about
why the Bajas can be tell me why the Bajas who history na hibra why the Bajas I think 1911 obi what the team about I am more than 1910 and I say 1909 and I say 1908 every we say
the Binigan
sorry Binigan ha etini yan no
ba o so mna de ball ba
ya de ball ba
Ghana so be wutim fo
obi ya de Brazil pele abagana o se nya de ball ba Ghana o se nya de ball ba Ghana o sorry we ase obetu pele dia wati o we ase pele ba wati ndi
Bomfa Junction
yeah right one yeah o ma ya de excavator sisi otu dum so mo ya djuma o inside o ba za junction no ko wa enti ya da mo so ase
as de ball ba Ghana as mo do je wi mu yo
escape him kaka
why escape us aside
they are the only
adiye history us escape us aside this one continue one sana where say Johnson ye nan nyene say Johnson nem ko Johnson e ba no Johnson
Abbas Hearts is not
the ball back Ghana first
Ghana only the oldest system
yen
but you are not the oldest club Abbas
for research bra you research bra me ma 1 year 6 months for bra
whether
2 days
1 year for Monday say Monday wa
so
Monday Mr. Monday bra with the Monday bra
Timo Brazil penalty e jamo woni abobo wa kan o sako sinya de boba
ja Brazil pillars and Brazil and ma wonye the oldest club
ba won say de o
na bobo Cape Coast never bobo Cape Asana Asana wo betia
the sand
Abbas ye come na chi na chiro
on the see kwa o gugu ba bi o say the oldest surviving or the existing club it just e bi by answer na ne omni o
ese ko mudi o
omdi de se bia o ma
mudi o
tie so ka say una ade football buyer a different
SLS is it SLS
Excelsa
they are older than us
Excelsa
they are older than us
Excelsa
Abbas you from where okay says I work about your friend work and we says China Castle say Dickon Castle says we are older than that such China Castle now go
Ezeza FC.
Ezeza from where?
They are the first club.
From where?
Around 1903.
From where?
And they move for more.
Abro
from Bayern. And I'm for more.
You can Ghana. You can be before borders in the Brunei.
That's also not the
Ghana. You can Ghanaian football. But you can't catch yourself Britain for the ball by 23 Britain Baha. And you're different.
Tia Bas.
Mitier.
Say na or country.
Mitier, Rofru.
Cape Coast is the birthplace of football in Ghana.
Yeah, that is a colonial time.
Oh, colonial time. 1911 colonial time.
1911, okay.
Colonial time.
Oh,
and the credit goes to students of the local government boys' school.
Yes.
Yes. The oldest football club in Ghana, go catch us, they survive on a house of folk.
Yes.
But the bar Ghana have first there, and only excels, no. Na omo free Holland and on Bayern abro from man omo TB and on the bobo wow central region near the kaka and he has the na men gas has no cofa ball back and see the gas in team Ghana one the ball buy when start na bobu ada the buy the okay you ready say boni na the buy oh boni na the buy ye gas say ye Ghana before say mo aba say men say that don't supporters here catch am say ye nim say football Ghana had the buy ball na the buy ye boni na the buy the okay boni na the buy na nanu ya the buy we say we na no situation what the buy so what league asa what league situation. Okay. What does it? Ghana Confederation. That's the Confederation. All the trophies in Africa will be. Yes. Oh, one trophies in Africa. CNN top 8. CNN top 8 will be 2 team national. And allows you. Lazio. CNN top a week. A week. And now 10 minutes from the say no. 10 minutes. And I'm the say. What does it? Come on, Adia Yan say. Yana dear say me ka say me bra o mutie wi me dey yan say wona mo am say mo yasham fo yasham ato asofo and am say yasham ato asofo mo anya ka wo ka say ma che obi ma me na yan ya wo nim de ba ka che o ma me o because yen no ye team ya hold mu 16 years and ma ya ye mu 16 years mu no say ka say ka mo hia ya mu dwane
Now, I'm near house.
Miss, I'm for kill kind of fa. And I see what was for. What's my daughter for? A man Christian, man Quariana. Just a member that come not to my also possible. A man is awesome. And you see what was for. And you see what was for Simon Vida. What is 1996 to 2012? You hold you Kotoko Accra 16 good years. 96 to 2012.
I'm so pay history.
And one of the cock Cabro Centrino. And one of the cock Cabro Central go be Tialali. You know, much challenge your club. I'm so of fun as no Tialali.
About now,
Casa, you're almost ya no more cabbage and so became your children. Maybe Chom said, yeah, you're almost having ye into your House of Folk, Yamiadum.
Abbas, the argument is baseless.
Baseless for rain.
If England came with football, how many World Cup trophies have they won? I'm saying England for the baby, I'm some of the ball by as World Cup trophies in Brazil near the Argentina. Do the bar and just say,
and will be added to do a mistake between different room when the dictionary.
But then you're not the bar.
Then I had Bronidia bar and cool, only the Bronidia bar and do a year can he?
Na Brody Bear was central Cape Coast. No man Ghana. It says I'm not Ghana for Bobio.
All but not the buy. And I was to senior my Coco Johnny. And I'm Mr. Coco Johnny. And I'm in here, Alaska Coco Johnny. And you put in a diabo, and the Diaba. But they say, yeah, can't Ghanaian club. What you need? And you ask folk.
Yeah, there are some next year.
Yeah, Zito, Ohemi, I'm a chow, and a pay.
Oh, Jago, you go on your
dreams. I don't pay. You're pioneer, you didn't know what you.
None of our band out there.
There have been a boxing, will be out of support to know. Say the Babu Banco. Ah, support to the support. Now, one day support to me. Yeah, because it's a child of pay. Now, when the dreams, I wish him good luck. Say, I'm in Mamu, baby, I'm done yet. And tomorrow morning now, baby, as it all done yet. mo ani na opa na ye ma ko ye ma
ye dey see ha hey say I see so no obi abo na o ze ni ba ko enya fighter akota